live. What is up, everybody? My name is What's Wrong, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to LEGO Marvel's Avengers, the most probably controversial entry aside from the mobile games, just because I've never played those, like the DS version / the PSP versions of these games. But as far as the main platform versions of LEGO Marvel, this is probably the most controversial one of the bunch. A lot of people say that this game is legitimately terrible. I personally disagree. I would not describe it as a terrible game. I do think that I wish they would have like not done the trick with the where they take like movie dialogue and like implement it behind Lego gameplay. That does take you a little bit out of it. But for those of you that don't know, today is the 10-year anniversary to the date. January 26th, 2016. This game was released. 2016. It is now January 26th, 2026. Hence why it has now officially been a decade since the release. Unk status unlocked for everybody. If you played this game, you know, it's been 10 years. It's kind of crazy. If you can't see my chats, turn on all chat. I can see your chats. Also, thank you, MJ Bailey. I appreciate the support. Coming up 2 months away from 3 years of being a member. So, you are not in the Discord machine? Did I not click it? Oh. Yes, I am. Okay, let me leave and rejoin again. I don't know. It's showing that I'm there, so I'm not really sure, but maybe I did something wrong. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to celebrate this game by playing it a little bit. I don't know that we'll do a full walkthrough. Probably not, because it's like a 6-hour campaign, but last time I said we're probably not going to do that. I ended up streaming the entirety of Arkham Asylum, so you never know. So we'll see how it goes. I do also have a save file, like a separate save file that I've played the game by myself before with the 100% completion. So that is something that I kind of want to take a look at, just because the character roster in this game is actually terrific. The Xbox version, unfortunately, is kind of the worst one because it doesn't have all the DLC packs. But this is where I bought the LEGO Marvel collection, and I wanted to stream it at the highest possible resolution, unless I guess I could have streamed it on PC as well. But every time I stream on PC, sometimes things get a little more squirrely as far as frame rate and all that is concerned. So, all of that out of the way, hold up, let me double check. Subtitles are on for you guys. Subtitles are on. Sound effects are good. Music is off for copyright reasons. Spider-Man 4266 drops the first and biggest super chat of the stream. Thank you so much for your continued support. You can consider this as the road to Doomsday. Partially. But I consider it more just a celebration of this game. I mean, it's been 10 years, you know? As we get closer to Doomsday, I'll have some stuff. But I'm just excited about the idea that this game is kind of crazy to even think that during this point in time, 2016, this was before Endgame, before Infinity War, right? So kind of crazy. But this was a really, in my opinion, overall still fun experience. With all that in mind, let's press new game. Sure, we'll use slot number 2. Wait, let me double check, make sure that, yeah, I don't want to overwrite my save file. I'm like, that took a long time. I don't know why I'm, okay, yeah. Here we go. Hello, Will Death. Get ready to enjoy some MCU epicness. Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you all back to LEGO Marvel Avengers 2026 edition. I love how the menu fades right into the game. That's a sort of trope that a lot of video games in this time frame we're using.
Report to your stations immediately. This is not a drill.
Oh, snap. Oh! Y'all remember this opening scene? Recreating that awesome moment where they're all jumping. This is sick. Watch this right here. Wha-bam. The Hulk. Jacked. Ready to destroy everybody. Bam. And now watch this right here. There it is. The money shot. Put that on a poster. No time wasted.
This is Maria Hill.
Let
to
the
all
adventure
Avengers.
begin.
Advance to the fortress. We've confirmed Strucker is inside.
Stop the Avengers!
You're very welcome, Edith. I hope everything's okay. All right, here we go. Time to lay the smackdown. So our first team up here is Hawkeye and Black Widow. We're gonna do some nice little takedown action here. Bam, bam, bam. All good stuff here. Get some arrows fired away. Interesting choice for them to go with Hawkeye and Black Widow as the first two playable characters, you know? Because you wouldn't really consider them the most popular members of the Avengers, you know? And you'd think like, hey, you want to go as big as you can right away, you know, Hulk or something like that. But they let us play as Hawkeye and Black Widow. I remember playing this game on my Xbox 360. Dang. Yeah, you got to play it on a bit more of a modern console if you have the chance, because it does look a lot nicer on the more modern platforms like Xbox Series X, which is what I'm playing it on. PS5, if you get the LEGO Marvel collection on PS4 and then it's backwards compatible, or the PC. I'm sorry to hear that, Edith. That sucks. Oh, hello? Why am I stuck? Oh, there we go. Hopefully this will provide a bit of a distraction. However little it could help. All right, we got to do some scannies. 1, 2, 3, 4. Roughly correct. Dun, 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 dun. What up, Wicked? You played this on the Wii U? Dang. That's even more old school. What were you getting, like 4 frames? What's your frame rate like on the Wii U? Yo, Bucky,
I think LEGO
you
Marvel
legend.
one has a better story, but I think this one has better gameplay and especially the free roam.
I like that. I like that. Yeah, that's something that we're going to take a look at, Bucky, because this game does have some really cool free play, because it gives you all of Manhattan just like the first game does, but then it's layers on top of that, like the Barton Farm, Washington, D.C., oh my goodness, Sokovia. Like, there's a bunch of different places that you get to visit, which is super cool. So we'll look at that here in a little bit as well. But thank you so much, Bucky. Thanks for the very generous super chat. My gosh, I just got absolutely destroyed right there. All right, Black Widow, get to it. So anyway, start blasting. I just feel like LEGO games legit don't get the... Angel, thank you so much. I appreciate you doing that. That's awesome. Thank you for sending Edith some positive vibes. I find that LEGO games just do not get the credit that they deserve. You know? Like, these games, in my opinion, hold up very, very well. Like, a lot of times people will be talking about, like, oh, the Marvel Cinematic Universe doesn't have any good games because of all the terrible movie games, which, by the way, Captain America is not a terrible movie game. I actually quite enjoy that. But, maybe that's where the problem lies, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Maybe I just have a lower barometer for certain things. But this is a great movie game. And because this is literally like, this is about as much of a movie game as it can be. It recreates literal scenes from the movies. Like, I definitely consider this to be a movie game, you know, as are a lot of it. Technically speaking, a lot of LEGO games are movie games, but I think this is an excellent one. Like, it looks good, it plays really well, it still holds up, the characters look awesome, the gameplay is super varied, the character roster is unbelievable. Like, when you see the amount of characters that are here, it's kind of nuts. Like, even if we ignore all the DLC packs,
I think we lost the element of surprise.
like, that's the only problem, is the voiceover stuff. Because it would have been cool if they
Thank you.
I mean, they would never be able to afford to pay all these actors, because remember, this is during the point where Marvel actors began to get paid 90, $100 million for movies. So it's like, at this point, like, how are you going to convince Robert Downey Jr. and all these people to come in and be like, hey, we need you to do like some voice lines for a Lego game we're doing? Like, it would just, from a financial standpoint, be impossible to pull off. Like, you wouldn't be able to afford to pay them and make the game at a reasonable cost. So I get why they went this route, but it does kind of stink. I wish that there would be some like in-between solution, you know? Noob Gamer says the memories are flooding in now. That is very wholesome. 10 years ago, we were smashing and bashing our way through LEGO Marvel's Avengers. There's also an amazing final boss fight against Ultron in this game, by the way. That was recreated super sick in this game, too. I low-key think that I like Avengers Age of Ultron more because of this game. You know? Which is kind of crazy to say. But I genuinely feel like this game made the movie like appear better in my mind. Comic Book Reporter, thank you so very much for the super chat saying, so we will never get a LEGO Marvel Superheroes 3 with X-Men and Fantastic Four. I like Bucky's answer, never say never. You know, as Justin Bieber always used to say, I will never say never. But yeah, in all seriousness, never say never, but I just don't think that it will be done by TT Games. So I think there's a chance that LEGO either builds it themselves or reaches out to another developer and says, hey, would you guys like to collaborate on this? And they could make a LEGO Marvel game. I don't think it would be called LEGO Marvel Superheroes 3. I love the silliness of LEGO games. Bro just used Iron Man like a laser blaster. There we go. That works. That's how Edith feels right now at work. She wishes she could just go rage mode, engage mode, and just tear everything and everyone apart. But I just think that the most likely outcome is a LEGO Marvel game, but not a sequel to LEGO Marvel Superheroes 1 or 2 or LEGO Marvel's Avengers. Hopefully that makes sense. Is getting you excited for Batman? W? Like, look at that. Like, again, this is another one of those things. Like, as I look at some of these, like, this game is 10 years old, but like, look at the animations here. Like, this is really well done animation for the whole, you know? Like, all his combat animations, nice and smooth, no weird, like, jankiness in his movement, no missing frames. Like, this is why I keep saying, like, LEGO games just do not get the credit that they deserve, honestly. Hello? Hulk, could you please jump over here? Thank you, sir. I love how I say that, and then there's a jankiness moment of Hulk interfering with the combat. This is 120 FPS on... Dude, there's another variable right there. You see that? So I'm playing this on a Series X, so this game's running at 120 FPS. You see that? We got Mr. Game and Pizza sharing all kinds of knowledge that I don't even know. I didn't even know that. I was considering to stream it on PC to get the maximum frame rate and quality, because I do think on, I want to say this is 1440, right? Game and Pizza. I don't think it's 4K, right? They even recreated that scene of Captain America throwing the motorcycle, which was such a cool scene. Like, again, there's a lot of these cool moments in Avengers Age of Ultron, like visually, that I think a lot of people forget. Back when we got LEGO games more often, like 2 years or something. Oh, this was when we were getting 2 LEGO games a year. This was like peak LEGO games. Whoop, bam! That recreation of that epic moment from Avengers. And just cleared all our enemies. Send this guy flying. Bob, thank you so very much for the 71 months of support. Love this game. This means I've been watching you for over 10 years. I subbed with superheroes, but I stuck around after I found you again when searching for this. Big dubs. Thank you, Bob. I appreciate you.
It's handier than you might think.
And you've been having fun ever since, right? Right, Bob? Bob, say it! I'm like, hello, brother. Sometimes fun, sometimes annoying. Do a little shield spin. Lots of cool team-up moves between all the different Avengers and some of the other characters as well. Like, not even the main core team. So, you'll see with, like, Quicksilver and Wanda and Panther. And remember, this game also technically has Spider-Man. Now, I don't think the Xbox version does, if I remember correctly. 'Cause I'm pretty sure they don't have that DLC pack. But the PC version, I almost fell, has that. Yellow Mist, thank you so much. Thank you. That is very much appreciated. Thank you for the 199 super chat. Bam. Clear all that. Oh yeah, I forgot. I have my HUD turned off, don't I? You see, this is one of those weird things that I like personally, just because I love how clean this looks. Like, it really feels like you're watching kind of like more of a movie or more cinematic game. Of course, keep in mind, if you're playing regularly, you would have this on. So you'd have more of a traditional lineup with the little extra character switcher at the top, your character, your stud count, all that. I personally like it better this way. But whoops, like it better this way. So it's just a personal preference. I just like how clean it looks, you know? The sound design of this game is superb, by the way. I'm also one of the people who enjoys the original voice lines taken from the movies. Nice, okay. You see, so those people do exist. Some people, like, they find it like a complete game breaker. They're like, I can't play the game because I can just hear that it's all from the movies. And I'm like, well, I just don't know what else they could have done within the budget of a Lego game, you know? Because it's like, they're working within a much smaller budget than a typical video game does. Hello, Capitan! Ladies and gentlemen.
Walk it off.
Wait, what? I didn't even know he says that. You get killed, walk it off? That's crazy, Cap. I was gonna give you a Capitan salute. That's actually legitimately pretty funny. Hire sound-alike voice actors, but then people would complain that, like, oh, they didn't do a good enough job, or they didn't sound exactly like the actors. So, you know, it's one of those situations where I think, like, you can't really win. 7633, is that an Easter egg? I don't think so. Makes sense to me. It's better than Mumble. Whoa, be careful to say that around some parts. Be careful, Aaron. Be careful saying that. There are a lot of people that find Mumble mode to be the only way Lego games can be enjoyed. You know? 7633 is a Lego City set? Which one? Is it a drill? The packs that are missing on Xbox are the Civil War pack and the Ant-Man pack. Got it. So that means Hamtal and Spider-Man is missing, right? This wasn't he part of the Civil War DLC pack? I didn't know that. I'm just kidding. I think everybody's just entitled to have their own opinion. I don't take it that seriously, you know what I mean? Like, if you like the mumble mode, you like the mumble mode. If you like the voice lines, I understand that, because that's modern gaming. Like, there are times when I play, like, modern Pokemon games, and I'm like, I really wish there would be voice lines here instead of, like, reading all this dialogue. But then, at the same time, I go back to the original Pokemon games, and I love the charm of not having the voice lines. So, Spidey was another free pack. Ah, okay, so I guess I'm mistaken. Memory, has failed me once more. For some reason, I thought he was part of the Civil War pack with Black Panther, Zemo, For Hydra. Nice attempt at I think it's supposed to be like a Russian German accent or something like that. Hello, brother. Ouch. Okay, Hydra tank is really kind of doing work. All right, let's just destroy this thing. Kabam! Keep it classy, Hydra. We dealt with that. Oh, and keep in mind, if you're playing this with the music mode on, you're also getting the cinematic score of Avengers, you know? So it makes it more, in my opinion,
Well, we know Strucker's not going to worry about civilian
authentic in recreation. Hey!
Iron Legion.
I love that camera angle recreation in LEGO.
This quadrant is unsafe. Please back away. We are here to help. Please back away. We are here to help.
7633 is a number on construction equipment from a 2009 set.
Strucker, it's the Avengers.
Interesting.
Have to be after the scepter.
Is it that exact construction vehicle like the drill, John, or no?
Circus freaks to test us. We will send them back in bags. No surrender!
I'm going to surrender. Give the Avengers the weapons. They may not look too far into what we've been. Twins. They're not ready to take.
We're all good, Wesley. And knock on wood. I had to like snow blow and shovel snow today for like almost an hour. But I can't complain, you know. Oh snap! There's the arrival of Quicksilver.
You didn't see that coming?
I just love how like LEGO makes all these moments like a lot more wholesome and funnier.
You know, he's a blur.
Clint's hit pretty bad, guys. We're gonna need evac.
I can get Bart into the jet. The sooner we're gone, the better. You and Stark secure the scepter.
Hey, this was back when Thor was cool, remember? The change of the hammer. He's like, can't fly with that hand.
Stark, do you copy? We're detecting a large number of airborne threats.
Have you ever played
Fortress.
Sonic
We'll
Unleashed?
need to get rid of this
I
so
don't
Captain
think so.
Rogers can find his way inside.
And now we got the team up that, of course, is gonna come to a head in the Civil War movie, which is Captain America teaming up with, one second, let me beat up these two Hydra thugs. Teaming up with Iron Man. So this was something that I'm trying to remember. Was this the first game that introduced this flying section? Because they had stuff like this in LEGO Dimensions, I remember. Because one of the things about LEGO games that was always cool and interesting is that even though we had different genres of games, like LEGO Batman, we had different types of games, I guess, in LEGO Batman, Iron Man, Star Wars, but a lot of things would like carry over from game to game. So like planet hopping, for example, was a huge component of LEGO Batman 3, but this game kind of has a very similar element with the different hub worlds that we get to travel to. So they will take certain ideas and like innovate on a per LEGO game basis, almost like a sports game. Like, you know, when like if you played Madden, like let's say you play Madden this year, next year, it doesn't feel like it's changing that much. But if let's say you play Madden and then you take 5 years break and then you play Madden again, it's probably going to feel like a huge amount of stuff has been added. So LEGO games are kind of similar in that way, where when we were getting 2 or 3 LEGO games every year or every other year, they wouldn't feel all that different or innovative in between releases. But when you would look at them across multiple games, or like let's say if you only played the LEGO Batman games and you'd wait from LEGO Batman 2 to 3, it would feel like, oh, there's all these like cool new elements and things being added. So that was always something that I really liked about LEGO games, where it's like they didn't really feel maybe the most innovative on a per game basis, but over time they really did implement a bunch of cool stuff. LEGO Batman 3 did it first. Okay. I stand corrected. Casmi, thank you for the 2 Buckaroo super chat. Yo, how are you? I think is supposed to say. Casmi, I'm doing well. How are you? I hope you're well. Thanks for tuning in. And thank you for the super chat support. All right. Oops. Oops. You know, one thing I am curious to hear from you guys. How do you feel about the idea of LEGO games becoming more, I don't want to say hardcore, but like, what if they added in a LEGO game a health bar instead of like, I know, sorry, somebody's doing, well, Blitz, the LEGO games have health bars, but the health bar doesn't really matter for the most part, right? Because you can reset your hearts, and if your LEGO character quote unquote dies, you immediately respawn. But how would you guys feel if there was like a mode, let's say, that you could turn on where you have a proper health bar that with each attack goes down, but then as you collect the hearts, you could go back up, but if you die, you go back to the check.
Dying and walking it off is from Age of Ultron.
Yes.
Remember when the movies were funny because of lines like this? It's not written as comedy. Have you been drinking? Chlorophyll.
Yes. We still have the language part coming up as well, I'm pretty sure, right? But yes, I do remember that. That's probably the sad part of going back to something like this, is realizing like how far we've dropped down in quality, and like how excited we all were during this is like, in my opinion, this was like peak MCU era, right? Because it was like 2016-ish up through Endgame, right? Like up until Endgame. I think that's the most excited. The reason why I say this is because people like my mom or my uncles, like people who most of the time they're like, they would call me a nerd or like don't really care about all these like geeky things. They were excited about Marvel. Right now, I don't know what it would take to convince most of those people to go watch a Marvel movie, you know? Probably like free tickets, free popcorn, and like a free gift card. It would take a lot, you know? Like they just do not care now. But you're not wrong. Well, bam. Like, look at that. Even that, like, it's such a cool little animation and all these things. Like, and again, they definitely did reuse a lot of animations across LEGO games and across even like the same games. Sometimes even taking animations from, let's say, LEGO Batman and implementing it in LEGO Marvel where it makes sense. But the thing is that because LEGO games have like these giant character rosters, they would have like all of these different animations that over time would add up into these like really, really impressive gaming experiences that featured a lot of cool details that I personally appreciate. Hey, speaking of Stan Lee, there he is. Here's just some old school gaming. You're absolutely right. My cousins were wanting to go to the movies with me. That's what I'm saying. Like, I definitely, like, I remember during this period, like, I remember people would, like, who were, like, don't really follow this stuff would ask me, like, yo, when's the next Marvel movie? You know, like, they were really, really, like, excited about it. And, it was, like, a really cool special time for, like, geeky things, I think, you know? Yellow Mist, thank you so very much for the, super chat saying, what kind of person are you? Do you prefer console or PC? I, generally speaking, I have a PC. It's gonna sound obnoxious, but I'm fortunate that I don't have to choose. So like certain games like RV There Yet, we've been playing on PC and I'm loving it and we're having fun with it. And then other games like this and most other games, I prefer to play on console just because I find console to be so much easier to use. This is going to be a bit of a boomer take, but I just don't like that on PC. Sometimes you have to like fire up and be like, oh, I have to find the right codec file, and do I have DirectX 11 or 10 or 12, or which one do I need to use, and why are my shaders don't work, or why is it, you know what I mean? So it's like, from UNC perspective, I just like how easy console gaming is, you know, that I could just like put the disc in or put the game on and it's boom, right back, you know? Also, Bob, thank you so much. That's very generous, broski. Sorry. Thank you. Biggest super chat of the stream. Okay, so what's our next? Well, our next move is bro. That was funny as well. Where just fell down, dies, and goes, now why would I do that? Silly fun, silly fun. Wesley, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. You know, I definitely want to... I have another save file where I have my 100% completed file. That's from back when I bought the LEGO Marvel collection for Xbox. And so I do want to like check out some of our favorite characters and things like that. Just kind of like celebrate the game's 10-year anniversary, you know? Gonna march through here. Like, even stuff like this is really cool. Like, it's a small thing, but it's cool. Like the perspective change, the depth perception here. This is all cool stuff. I appreciate this stuff. Oh no, sorry, Zodiac, not Zodiac. Hey Blitz, haven't seen your stream in a while. How you doing? I'm doing pretty well. How are you? Thanks for tuning in. We're about to destroy the final Hydra cannon. Well, I am. And there he goes. Look at the superstar right here. Do. Booyah. I don't know why that target was there. And we march in. Tony Stark. Perfect. Of course, he's just wearing the boxers.
Yeah, I got something bigger.
And that is a playable character, actually.
I got eyes on the prize.
Bob, I agree. That's one of the reasons why I really love that movie. Like, I know that it's like it's got its problems and it's not as good as the first one or even the third one from like a technical standpoint, but I love Iron Man 2. There's so many funny moments in that movie. And just cool scenes in general, like the Monaco race scene. That's really cool. It does just kind of end, which is awkward. It's not without its flaws. Wanda's got a plan. My question is, where did Tony get the pants? I just realized between those two scenes. I must have missed something. Right? Because like, what? Let's just, don't overthink it, you know? Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Like the whiplash scene in Monaco when he like for the first time arrives and he does the, you know, whip slam and all that. And the suitcase, the Mark V, right? There's a bit of a preview of the DLC. You're right. The Spider-Man pack was a DLC pack. But that is not... Is that Tom Holland Spider-Man? Why do I feel like I remember distinctly Tom Holland Spider-Man? Is that the one with the shield? Am I crazy or did it... Why do I feel like I remember a Spider-Man minifig with Cap's shield? No?
I have no idea how that happened. Thanks, true believers.
Oh, so awesome to hear Stan. Your next move is to definitely not fall down. I'm going to try to do my best at that, Kazmi. Thank you so much for the super chat. That suitcase suit up is my favorite. That was a really sick... That was like an amazing way, because remember, that happens like pretty early on in the movie, right? Like, so it was like an immediate way to be like, bam, like the movie just kind of goes. I love almost like everything except it's not really the entire third, like the final third of the movie, but it does get like a little bit clunkier in the fin. It doesn't stick the landing, that movie, but like everything up until then, I think is phenomenal. Whether it be like the motivation for Whiplash for like getting like avenging his father after feeling betrayed by Tony's dad, and like that rivalry, like that's very human and realistic, you know? So like that, and being able to recreate the same, like he's just as smart as Tony to like recreate this device. Like all of that was really cool. Yes, Bob, that was hilarious also. Most companies take 5 to 10 years away. Hammer Industries, I'd say probably 20. Yeah. And when he walks away, as the I forget the name of that actor, but he's really funny. The guy who plays like representative of the government, he tells him "F you, Tony" or whatever he says, or "F you, Mr. Stark" or whatever.
The Tesseract has awakened.
And they bleep it.
It is on a little world.
That was a great scene. You're right. I want my bird. No, that is not my bird. That is a bird. I'll get you any bird. What bird do you want? The ex-wife, remember? What does he call his most deadly weapon? The ex-wife.
And our force, our Chitauri, will
I like that they look like tourists for New York City. I like this joke here. You know? Because like that's pretty much what everyone looks like when they go to New York. You know, the fanny pack, the baseball cap. I love New York and the camera. Great driving. The shield competence on display. So we obviously, by the way, for those of you that are not paying attention, a little bit of a pivot here in the story. You start out with Age of Ultron. Now, rewind. Smurf, I love that scene. That's a great scene. Yes. Dude, it's a great movie, honestly.
Director Fury? Agent Hill, is that you? Could I get a little help here?
Yeah, okay, bro. That's kind of the main story is
Coulson?
Avengers
Sorry,
and
sir, it
Avengers
looks like
Age
you've
of
got work
Ultron,
to
but
do.
then remember, there is a little bit more like sprinkled in for the other MCU movies, especially through the DLC. So that's kind of the approach. Yes, Smurf. I was a king. They do recreate that in this game as well. You know? A god! Puny god. Well, after that. You know? That is in this game. Ta-da! We have gathered some loot. Da-da-da. Bam. Are you doing the DLC? Maybe we'll do one or two of the DLC missions as well. Hey! I know that guy!
Sir, we don't know.
What about Selvig?
Dr. Selvig read an energy surge from the Tesseract 4 hours ago.
NASA didn't authorize Selvig to go to test phase.
He wasn't testing it. He wasn't even in the room. Spontaneous event.
It just turned itself on?
Everything has been called into question. Let's go. Join the crew, Agent Coulson. I feel like this guy would be a big Captain America trading card collector.
What a mess. In all the rush to evacuate this place, look what happened. I'm not even sure how this is even possible, but I'm actually kind of impressed.
Sir,
Is that?
really a priority right now?
Why does that guy sound like Spider-Man? Yuri Lowenthal. No? Is that just me? Or did he legit sound like him? I understood that reference.
A stunt ramp, huh? I guess we could have just cleared the obstruction, but hey, I'm just a lowly level 3, so what do I know?
I swear that sounds like him. Maybe I'm wrong, but that legit sounds like him.
All right, who parked here without a permit? So much for a smooth evacuation process.
What do we need? Oh, no. One sec, I gotta do the scans. Whoop. 1, 2. The whole guessing game. You old guy hallucination. Bro, Bob, you don't even know who Yuri Lowenthal is.
One way to avoid getting a parking ticket. Maybe a little on the extreme side.
I think it sounds like him. Yeah. Like, I could be wrong, but it does sound a lot like him. No, but you still old guy.
Sir, evacuation may be futile.
That's true. That is true. You're not wrong. But hey, take that as a compliment. Oh, hello, brother. Nick Fury, you stand there. Agent Coulson, you stand here.
Access granted.
And we're going in. Look at the squad. Look at the squad. Samuel Lee Jackson, you know? What would you like to see as the next Lego Batman game after... Sorry, as the next Lego game after Batman?
Well, it's classified.
I mean, Lego Marvel would be awesome, but I've said before, Lego Transformers I think would be sick. Like, I think that just makes almost too much sense.
And we have to evacuate the entire facility. Really, I can't tell you any of
You think GTA 6 will be delayed again? Bucky! You legend! Thank you so much. Bucky dropping 5 gifted. They go to AWA Wrestling, Vaudeville, Dale's Strach. Vaudeville. Made me think of the wrestling tag team, the Vaudevillains. Remember that? That's an odd throwback. Shadow Dragon 5943 and Note the Nerd. Salute from me to all of you. Make sure that you thank Bucky freaking Boo, the gifted. Bucky, thank you so much for always being so generous. I appreciate you.
Is a doorway to the other end of space, right?
Like here, the voice lines are good. Like it doesn't even seem like they're using movie dialogue, like movie clips. There's a couple where you can definitely hear that it sounds very like whatever, like poorly synced or something. But I think in a lot of parts of the game it works. Would I work at SHIELD? I was gonna say no at first immediately, but then I thought like it would be kind of cool to just see all those like cool things like superheroes and all that. So maybe.
Sir, please put down the spear.
Put down the spear. David, thank you for the 2. It's been a while since I played this game. Same here.
Glorious purpose.
This was back when Loki was actually a bad guy. Remember?
I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye.
Hasby, thank you for the 5.
Black yellow. What the cause me is roasting.
Anymore. Did that guy just use mind control?
Look, that's unnecessary. I love it. Can you smell what the Casby's roasting? Yes, and you stink. That is
Hi Blitz from the UK.
the greatest rivalry.
Been watching you since your
Harry,
LEGO
thank
City
you.
series 12 years ago.
Holy,
I'm
thank
now
you.
19 and in university. Love your videos.
Thank you so much, Harry. I appreciate you. That is I mean, one of those moments where I definitely feel like an unk, you know, but at the same time, you know, someone who's like serves as a bit of a mentor in my life. He told me, listen, growing old is a privilege, you know, so don't take it for granted. So I was like, you know what? It's a good perspective on that. So Harry, thank you so much for watching the videos for as long as you have been. I appreciate you, and I hope you're well. I wish you luck in university, crush all your exams, tests, all that jazz. Thank you so very much for the kindness. What is your favorite MCU movie? Iron Man 1. Always will be. It's the one that started it all. I've watched that movie more than any other MCU movie. I always also give a lot of credit to the one that like kind of started the entire thing. Like without Iron Man 1 being successful, we don't get any of this. So I will always choose Iron, even though I don't think it's the best Marvel movie in terms of like story, action sequences, all that. It's my favorite. No. Whee. I can't retrieve that, unfortunately. It's really impressive how much verticality these levels have. Considering I just replayed Lego Batman, it's really fascinating to like go from one of the original Lego games. And don't get me wrong, that game is absolutely fantastic. But it's also really cool just to see like how much more not just verticality, horizontality. That's not even a word. It's just the whole level, like the scale of it feels so much more grandiose, you know? Listen, as long as you guys don't say, as long as you don't say, Thor, Love and Thunder, you're welcome in this community. You know? You know? That's all. That's all I ask. It's just do not say Thor, Love and Thunder. Because that's just silly. That's just trolling. You know? Bam. Real Mystic, yeah. There's a lot of stuff in that movie that's phenomenal.
World made free. Free from what? Freedom.
Like, remember that whole scene with the ensign? Where he tells him, so you're a man that has everything and nothing. When he talks about the fact that he doesn't have family anymore and all that. Like, those are the kinds of scenes that's like, all right, Marvel, you were in your bag back then. Y'all were cooking, you know? It was very cool. Angel, that's a question for Le Superstar by the name of Miss Petite. Okay. Do you like any of the recent Marvel movies? I really like Fantastic Four. I thought that was a great movie. I like Fantastic Four more than I liked Thunderbolts, actually, which I think is an I don't know if it's an unpopular opinion, but it's definitely uncommon. Because I think most people consider Thunderbolts to be better. Ooh, let's go. Purple stud. Always nice. It's really fascinating. I feel like there's somebody on the TT Games developer staff that is a big fan of Hawkeye, because he really does have a lot of useful abilities, you know? Like, bro got a ton of abilities. Bro's got an arrow for everything. Shatter glass, break gold Lego, sorry, melt gold Lego objects, explode silver Lego objects, like acrobatics, scans, long range attacks, just regular, like, you know what I mean? It's pretty useful. Dun, dun, dun.
This doesn't have to get any messier.
Of course it does. I've come too far for anything else.
Oh, snap. You know, now that Bob kind of pointed this out with the sound thing, I do kind of agree, like, it is smart that they, by using the sound effects really effectively and, like, blending those into the voice lines, it makes the dialogue, like, blend together better than even I remember. Maybe there's just parts that are worse and parts that are better as far as the sound design, but the baseball glove. Thank you, Edith. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, please don't spam. If you keep spamming, you will be banned.
I am Loki of Asgard.
We have no quarrel with your people.
An ant has no quarrel with a boot.
You planning to step on us?
Sir, Director Fury is stalling. This place is about to blow. Brother.
Bam. The betrayal. This is where all the Hawkeye fans originally in the first Avengers movie weeped. They're like, really? They're just gonna turn him into a bad guy?
We need these vehicles.
Do you copy?
Uh-oh. And the chase is on.
Shut them down.
Peter, thanks for watching the Scribble Nuts Unmasked videos. That's awesome. In the big 2026. I love those games. Both of the games. They were fun. I like the Hawkeye show as well.
See that coming?
I like the Hawkeye show as well.
Well, at least we know the fire alarm works.
Yeah, but the door just auto-locked.
Yay, lots of studs right there. Now we got all these shield clones or shield agents who look the same, just happen to look the same. But they deserve a beatdown. I don't know. I'm trying to remember, but it really does feel like this game was extremely generous with how many studs you could get per level. Because, like, again, maybe this is like recency bias from playing Lego Batman just recently, which I uploaded on the channel, by the way, cheap plug. But in that game, like, it's very rare that they give you like a lot of valuable studs. Here, I feel like I'm running into like blue studs all the time. Multiple times we've gotten purple studs now, so. They canceled season 2 of Hawkeye? I did not know that it was canceled. I thought it was just that they had a problem where they couldn't sign oh my gosh, Jeremy Renner? Is that his name? Why does that sound wrong? Jeremy Renner, right? Hawkeye? Because like they try to like give him a lot less money, right? I don't think that's necessarily that it's canceled. Maybe there's still a chance of them doing the show at some point. If they could come to an agreement or something like that. And I guess the question would be like, what would be the story that they would tell, right? Because it's like just doing the show for the sake of doing the show is not a recipe for success. Because you're just going to end up with like, just something, you know? Nice driving there. Hello, brother. I like this takedown. Like she delivers a full beatdown and then the gun falls down for the final hit. Bam! Booyah. Nicely done there, Maria Hill. See you, jerk. Whee! Like you see, there's more blue studs. Like I guarantee you, if I activated the HUD right now, we're probably sitting at like... Okay, let me make a reasonable guess. 140,000. Watch it be. So if I had to guess, we're probably sitting at like 63,030. That's what I had to guess. Let's check. Let me see real quick. Oh my goodness. Crazy. Listen, that's what happens when you play so many Lego games. You can literally be that precise with your predictions, you know? Pretty incredible, really. Edit it out, yes.
Let's see how strong
We'll just edit it out.
Really
we'll make it look like first try in the post. Here we go. The chase is underway.
This is Hill. I'm in direct pursuit. Do we have clearance?
Dun, 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 dun. The driving is so much nicer. So much nicer in these more like recent Lego titles.
I have no idea how to use this thing.
Wait, I thought you were a field agent. Just aim, lock on, and shoot.
I do think. I wonder, is that the actual? What is the actress for Agent for Maria Hill? It's Colby Smulders or something, or Smulders? What is her name? Is that her doing like extra voice lines? I think it might be. We'll edit it. Don't worry. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh snap! Here we go. We got a nice little blast battle here. This is, by the way, why this is a perfect. This whole scene encapsulates why the government has such crazy budgets for military and support. Like, look at this. Like, that was like, what was that? 12 vehicles that just got destroyed. you know? And I'll tell you, they ain't driving used car, you know? Like, that's like a $4 or $5 million in damages right there, you know? Yes, I do. Yellow Mist. I do remember the flight controls. I eventually learned how to use them and be familiar and like do decently well, but I understand why people find them to be annoying. I mean, like, people don't like the controls in LEGO Marvel Superheroes either, and even LEGO Marvel Superheroes 2. I know a lot of people don't like the flight controls in that either. I think I've played enough of the LEGO games that I've got like a good handle on how to control for the most part, but yes, I do remember the rage mode. When I made Blitz laugh, my job is done. Thank you, Cosmo. I appreciate you spreading positive vibes. Bam. That was a crazy scene, though, in the ground. Just elevates like that. Doom, doom. Samuel Lee Jackson. By the way, I do know his name is Samuel L. Jackson. It's just an inside joke. If you know, you know. Oh, snap. Back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Did you see the agent's face when he was looking at Nick Fury? He's like, my hero. All those little details of LEGO games are so funny.
Sound the general call. I want every living soul not working rescue looking for that briefcase.
Roger that.
As of right now, we are at war.
Bam. That's a very serious stuff right there. You know? That is some very serious stuff right there. Y'all remember when somebody in chat said that we had like 140,000 studs? I'm like, that's crazy number. That's crazy number, dude. What are you thinking? 140,000? Are you crazy? When would we have gathered that many studs? Like, that's crazy to mention that. Also, look at this character roster. Seeing this character roster does kind of make me ache about LEGO Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight, knowing that we're not going to have this. But we will have a lot of suits, so at least we do have that. So that's exciting.
Oh, Miss Widow, I think you will talk. Catch me closer to that.
Bob. Duh? He's gonna say, hello, brother.
We need you to come in. Are you kidding? I'm working.
Barton's been compromised.
Let me put you on hold.
I think that both of their cell phones are at 81%.
Where's Barton now?
I'll brief you on everything when you get back. But first, you get the big guy.
Oh, y'all know who the big guy is, right? I'm always angry. Also, just a word of advice. If you're trying to, like, not stand out, don't wear bright purple shirts.
I assume the whole place is surrounded.
Just you and me.
Who are you?
I'm here on behalf of S.H.I.E.L.D. We need you to come in.
What if I say no?
That's awesome, Casman. What'd you get signed?
Has the
If you got
potential
anything
to wipe
signed.
out the planet.
What does Fury want me to do? Swallow it?
It emits a gamma signature that's too weak for us to trace. There's no one that knows gamma radiation like you do.
Great stealthiness from the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Hey, yo, there he is. Iron Man.
I got me one!
Good to go on this end. The rest is up to you. Stark Tower is about to become a beacon of self-sustaining clean energy.
This is always such a cool scene, too.
Coulson of S.H.I.E.L.D. is on the line.
I'm not in. I'm actually out.
Sir, I'm afraid he's insisting.
Gross fine, Jarvis.
Levels are holding steady.
I think.
Grow a spine, Jarvis.
I was directly involved.
Interesting, right, chat?
Feel be a genius.
Well,
A little
I
foreshadowing.
wouldn't know that now, would I? Maybe you should ask that arc reactor of yours.
Sir, the telephone. I'm afraid my protocol
Imagine if he said Oha instead of dot. That would be pretty funny. You should do that as an edit, Bob. Oha. Hello, Black Widow. You are going to be defeated now. Hello, hello.
You answer that. It could be serious. Phil sounds pretty shaken.
Phil. His first name is Agent.
His first name is Agent. It's just that like level of disrespect that Tony has for people. It is pretty funny though. His first name is Agent. It's crazy.
You have reached the life model decoy of Tony Stark. Please leave a message.
This is urgent.
Then leave it urgently.
Oh.
Mr. Stark.
Security breach. Why does Pepper Potts not sound like Pepper Potts? Like Tony's clearly the lines from the movie, but
I know nothing about.
that doesn't sound like what's her face?
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, apparently I'm volatile, self-obsessed, don't play well with others.
That I did know.
What's the name of the actress?
Profiles anymore. Give me a ring.
Phil, his first name is Agent. Yeah. Hulk? Disney? Why Hulk? Did she do a voice in that or something? Why the Hulk? Figure. Gwyneth Paltrow. Yeah, it doesn't sound like her, right? Like that sounds like they maybe got somebody else to do the voice. I wonder if maybe they couldn't get her like to like sign off on it or something. Eliza Schneider voiced Potts for LEGO Marvel's Avengers, says T-Bone. So there you go. Yeah, it isn't her. Oh, that's crazy. Like trying to edit that where you're having like movie dialogue Tony Stark speaking to a voice actress that's like doing either redoing the lines or doing completely new lines. That must have been an adventure. Tony can't interact with this, right? Surely not. He's not an Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Wait, what?
Access granted.
I guess he is at this point. How come? Storyline wise, that makes no sense, no?
I need you to look this over as soon as possible.
Official consulting hours are between 8 and 5 every other Thursday.
This isn't a consultation.
What is all of this?
Oi! Sorry. Hello, brother, sorry. I forgot how to do this puzzle. No! I mean, technically, yeah, you're right, I guess, Chad, because he becomes... I guess he accepts the offer, right, in the post-credit scene. It kind of works.
This.
I know it's Tony's tower, but the machinery is clearly S.H.I.E.L.D. It's got the S.H.I.E.L.D. badge on it.
I'm going to take the jet to DC tonight.
Bruce Banner.
You have a lot of homework.
Capitán America. Wholesome.
Poor Captain Steve Rogers. A man at a time. I mean, literally. Back when he first became Captain America, he had so many adventures.
She was in the
and faced
Avenger?
such incredible foes. I wonder if the future will be any different for him.
Okay. I guess that was just the one that you chose. I just thought you'd maybe try to get like something like a Lego set that she's in, or she has gotten a Marvel Legends figure. That would be a good thing to get signed. The Maria Hill. I think they even did it. Didn't they, Bucky, if you're still here, didn't they do a triple pack with Maria Hill as well? Where it's like Maria, Coulson, and a SHIELD agent? Stanley.
Excelsior.
You just know Stan had fun recording the voice lines for these games. Just awesome. This is a cool level too. Like they did not have to recreate this. This could have just been a cutscene, but it actually makes for a fun level. Well, bam. Time for the speed bag. Look at this. Boom. Buckets. That's how it's done. Every Steve Rogers workout, the gym has to be rebuilt, I guess. Hey, look, there's Dum Dum Dugan in there. The character token? I like to get the more comic accurate figures. Yeah, same here. For a while there, I collected pretty much right when the MCU started to get worse is pretty much where I stopped collecting the actor-based Marvel Legends and stick to comic book only. Destroy these posters. I believe that you get a mini kit for destroying these. But I don't remember. Can we break this any further? Maybe not, but we can definitely get some points. Ding, ding, ding! In the blue corner, representing SHIELD, Nick Fury. In the red corner, representing America, Capitan America. This is an awesome level. It is, yeah. Time to rebuild the little tech panel here, which now Nick Fury will be able to interact with. First, though, a quick clear out of all the loot over here.
They wouldn't let me wear a leotard.
Clear out the posters. And there's one more over here as well. Well, bam. Fight night. Don't know if that's a Easter egg of some sort on that poster. Could be a lot of things. I thought maybe a Rocky. Possibly. But not certain. Aren't this gem? Why did I say it like that? This gem and the gem in LEGO Marvel the same building on the map? Probably, I think so. I don't remember, but possibly, yeah. Because the hub worlds are identical, so well, not identical. There's a couple buildings like the Fantastic Four building that is not in this, and a few other things like the X Mansion, but yeah. That's just a cool scene as well in the movie. Remember when like bro locks in so much? He sends the heavy bag flying.
Dr. Zola, what do you think?
Bob, I'm definitely gonna play some more Crown Jam. Hopefully I'll see you here for that. I'm almost an Unreal. I'm elite with like 87% or something crazy like that. So like pretty close. Thank you so much, also Broski. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for the super chat. So this is what I was talking about when I said that yes, it focuses on Avengers and Avengers Age of Ultron, but this is obviously the first Avenger inspired level. So even though it starts out as a scene from Avengers, you do get some stuff being recreated from the first Avenger, which is also, by the way, a really good movie. Super underrated, in my opinion. That is low-key, not even low-key, that is high-key, one of my favorite MCU movies. Every time I've seen that movie, I've liked it more and more and more. That's enough. We can clear all this junk. Defeating that enemy. Come on, where are you? I can't even see what move I'm doing behind this computer. You know? It's a little difficult to, boom. Takedown and the throw.
Let's give your new designs a field test, Doctor. I'd like to see how the shielded stooge fares against them.
Of course, Herr Schmidt. Activating cannon defenses.
There goes Arnim Zola. Cool super heroic dive. I definitely can. And that right there is definitely not
Like a circus clown. I have seen the future, Captain. Sky's no fencing.
Bucky Barnes' voice actor. What the heck is his name? Was it 10 missions per movie? Oh, that's a good question. I'm trying to remember. Sebastian Stan. I'm trying to remember. That is a good question. I don't remember. Possibly. That sounds right. I think there might be 10 missions per. But again, not all missions are going to be specific to that one movie, because obviously you can see like this mission starts out Avengers, but then becomes a celebration of the first Avenger. So kind of. Holy. Guy's going ham. Bennett, thank you. The game audio is out of sync. Let's hope that fixes it. It's just interesting. I guess like I wonder. It'd be interesting to like talk to someone who works in the game, which I guess technically I could do, and ask like, what was the process? Like, why did a lot of the characters have movie dialogue, and then some of the characters have outright like different voice actors? So.
Fare better, Doctor. My patience is wearing thin. Yes, Herr Schmidt, I will not fail you again.
I gotta get that blue stud right there.
Captain, you pretend to be a simple soldier, but in reality you are just afraid to admit that we have left humanity behind. Unlike you, I embrace it proudly, without fear.
Yeah, sure. Keep telling yourself that. There we are. Yeah, I saw that, Blaft. I saw that Shador is a replacement for the Pro Ball, right? Oof.
I thought you said those cannons were state-of-the-art, Doctor. I can assure you they are, Herr Schmidt. My calculations will never fail. This shouldn't be happening.
And yet, it is.
You cannot stop Hydra, Captain. We are everywhere. In everything. You will see.
And that was kind of true, obviously, with some of the follow-up storylines.
I see you made short work of Zola's toys, Captain. Now let's see how you face a real challenge.
Well, let's see indeed. Wabam!
I think we should be leaving now.
See you, jerk. We Shrek them all. And now we're going up.
I'd love to stay and have a pleasant chat, Captain. But I have plans that cannot be put on hold. Even for you.
His voice completely changes there. And that is definitely not Hugo. That was Hugo Weaving, right?
There must be another way around.
Bam! To the slam attack. Now welcome to the slam. We've got an alternate path.
They are still following us. We must leave. It is of no concern, Doctor. Hydra does not retreat. Let us see how the heroic Captain America deals with this.
Steve? Captain Rogers?
Agent Carter.
I hope the radio might have sorted itself out by now. The Red Skull should be very close to your location. In fact, you're probably already fighting him.
Yep.
Best of luck with that.
Thanks.
That was a close one. Something tells me Red Skull is going to regret making that.
Your persistence would be admirable, Captain. If it wasn't bound to your stupidity. We
Dang.
are the future, yet you serve lower beings.
Bam! Time to build.
Go get him, Steve. I can handle these guys.
Here we go, Steve. Time for some good old-fashioned platforming. I believe I can fly, and I believe I can punch. Bad guy. That's what Steve was thinking there.
With you till the end of the line, pal.
Yeah, they definitely kind of did Bucky dirty. Like, I'm there, pal. I'll be right with you, Steve. Like, it's so like generic good guy voice.
Window. We're bugs on a windshield. Better get moving, bugs.
Train levels. Gotta love the train levels. By the way, all of this is one level still. Like, all those chapters, like the gym, the first section fight in the factory against Red Skull, and now the third part, the train, which is cool.
Is definitely going to work. Captain Rogers, come in. Still nothing. Well, that's disappointing.
I think I'm just not replying.
Front of the train. Arnim Zola's not getting away this time.
Because we can clearly hear her.
We're gonna need him if we want to catch the Red Skull.
Here we go. The voice of Bucky in this game voices Star-Lord in Rivals? That is cool. Wha-bam. Got to take down these generators in order to be able to clear a path. That's something that Wanda could interact with. obviously we're not even exploring the entirety of the levels because in classic LEGO games fashion, when you do the story playthrough, there's a lot of the level that is actually inaccessible to you, and you need to get through the level ones in order to unlock free play and bring any character you want into a level in order to really kind of like experience everything that it has to offer.
More of them? Where do Hydra get these guys?
Feeling a little outnumbered, are we?
That's a good bad guy line. Like bro sounded like the joke. Joker here.
I will destroy this train before I allow myself to be captured, Captain. Give up now before it's too late.
No can do. That is simply not in Captain America's DNA. Okay. I was like, I'm pretty sure we're supposed to build something here, from what I recalled. Crazy Wolves, I'm doing well. Nice. Allah. Allah. Oh, wait. There we go. I thought I needed to have the other character activated. Clearly, I thought incorrectly. You're replaying this game as well? Nice. Awesome. Yeah, I got you. All right, now all you got to do is grapple up. Dun, 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 dun. Now we can use his grenade ability to clear. Hello? Oh, did the other one not get grenaded? There we go.
Prepare to meet your doom, Captain.
I swear he sounds like Joker. Your doom. Like, even the way he just said doom, it sounded a lot like the way the Joker sounds. Like, prepare to meet your doom, Batman. You know? Oh, snap. Let's go team up. No! I teamed up off the train. Okay, has a cool blaster, though, in this game. Like, they definitely try to make it look more like an old weapon from, like, you know, World War II era. Gonna use our shield to melt down the cannon. Wait. Is that actually Mark Hamill? Is Mark Hamill Arnim Zola in this game? Wait, really? Whenever that happens, I always think to myself, like, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Like, when I can just spot a voice actor, like, immediately? Because I'm like, does that mean that I just have a good ability to recognize the voice or whatever? Or does that mean they're a bad voice actor because they always sound the same? No, Bucky!
Sir. I am.
The poor guy that cleans the gym, he's like, are you flipping kidding me, Cap?
Tomorrow, Hydra will stand master of the world. Born to victory on the wings of the Valkyrie.
Considering I already could tell who voiced Deadpool in Rivals just from the reveal trailer. Nah. Not what? Like, to which part? Rail Hydra. Great name for a level. 140,000 studs collected. Just, you know, not flexing on anybody or anything, but that's 140,000 studs collected. That's pretty nice. Bucky Barnes. Welcome. Classic Captain America. Welcome. Boxing gloves, Steve Rogers. Welcome. Sorry, Stan. We're gonna need to free play rescue you there. Just a couple of mini kits. Not bad. A couple of gold bricks. That's also not bad. There's Loki. Loki's out here in his element. Look at him.
The Chitauri grow restless.
Let them guard themselves. I will lead them in a glorious battle.
Your ambition is little. We look beyond the earth. To the great worlds, the Tesseract will unveil.
I would do it myself.
You will have your war.
Selvig.
This is stuff you need? Yeah, iridium. It's found in meteorites. It forms antiprotons. It's very hard to get hold of. Especially a shield knows you need it.
Tell me what you need.
I need a distraction.
They're going in. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I noticed that before, T-Bone. I pointed it out. I was like, that sounds like Spider-Man.
Folks that would really like to meet you.
And Ben 10, I guess, technically. Hey, we got the civilian attire for Steve Rogers unlocked as well. Colson being a fanboy. It's an honor to meet you, sir. Officially. Hello, brother, sorry. Yes, official business. Captain America business. Why does this look like the Simpsons car? Maybe it's that color of pink. Homer Simpson. He's the Rogers. Steve V. Rogers. He's the greatest super soldier. Hello, brother. Where are the ghost studs leading me? Oh, turn. I'm just excellent driving right now. Don't question this. Ah, I had the right of way. Wait. Look at this. Crazy Taxi has nothing on LEGO Marvel Avengers. Wee. Wee. I meant to park here. Definitely meant to park right there. Hey, look, Shawarma Palace. W. Okay, there's our destination. Oh, hold on. I could break this. I'm a superhero. I can park wherever I want. That's true. Wow, look at that. A gold stud, but I can't have access to it because we need to deactivate the protective panel there, which I think requires charging up these engines if memory serves correctly. But we don't have that right now. So instead, whoa. The Quinjet. Look at this. Wow. This is nice. That's funny. Lego NPCs drive crazier than the GTA NPCs? That is true. Oh, Bennett, I'm so sorry. I missed your message from a while ago. I'm sorry. Greetings, amigos and others. Hope you're surviving the snow today. It's looking like...
Why does he even want it? Isn't that scepter of his powerful enough?
Thimblewinter.
Hopefully our little team of experts will be able to
Thimblewinter.
track him down before it's too late.
That's what it was called? I don't even remember that. W reference though, Bennett. W reference. I hope you're doing well yourself. Knock on wood, for us, it's been pretty good, honestly.
I mean,
Gatsby, that's so late.
No, it's fine. It's a vintage set. Took me a couple of years to collect them all.
Thank you for the
Near
super
mint.
chat, though.
Slight
Near
foxing
mint.
around the edges.
PSA 10.
You know, it's just a huge honor to have you on board.
Well, I hope I'm a man for the job.
Oh, you are. Absolutely.
What a fanboy. Look at this. Great job. Great job. And that's how Venom was created. That spilled toxin.
We're incoming with Captain Rogers on board. We need you to prepare the runway for landing.
Okay. We gotta do some work here before the captain gets to join the squad.
Oh, come on. Give me a break. Can people please not spill the oil drums
And
all
that
over
is
the
Nolan North.
helicarrier deck?
That is Nolan North.
Watch your step. That oil stains really bad.
That's 100% Nolan North.
Dressed all in black, I guess.
That is 100% Nolan. That literally sounds like Rocket / Deadpool. It's pretty incredible how stacked the voice acting roster is in this game. Really? Like you have to step on that button? I'm sorry, Stan. I don't know if I can rescue you right now. All right, what is this one? Oh, I remember. We have to put the little chips back into place. Face front, true believers.
Oh, man, if I can't signal the Quinjet in for landing, then Director
And
Fury
that's
is gonna be
Nolan North again.
Dooming. That'll make me Director Fire. Oh, wait, that doesn't work.
What's up, dude?
SHIELD's new aircraft signaling officer at your service. Or at least I would be if I hadn't lost the official SHIELD signaling flags. And the next Quinjet is going to be in range for landing any minute now. Can you help me find him?
I can certainly try. The game just goes like, here they are. Yep. I understand, game.
Only I had some kind of, I don't know, a special SHIELD gadget or something that could locate my flags. That'd be really, really helpful.
Well, luckily for you, I have just the thing. Ta-da! Acrobatics. It is pretty funny during this whole section here that for the most part, Bruce Banner is kind of useless, you know?
Now it's my time to shine. Or,
Which I guess maybe the idea there is to be... It kind of makes sense in the story, right? But at this point, he's kind of not really even bought into the whole concept yet, right?
Here anytime soon if we can't get these runway lights switched on.
Yellow mist. Wait, is my stream delayed? Is Casimir reacting to things that happened like 30 minutes ago? Yellow mist? I parked at least 10 minutes ago. Right? But thank you for the great parking. I appreciate that. What's great parking? Nolan North is always background characters in LEGO Marvel games. Dubs. Yes, Angel, I saw that. Naruto is back in the shop. I was really hoping they would add LEGO variants this time, but it didn't happen. So, a little bit bummed out about that, but still excited that they brought back the entire collab, which is super awesome. Okay, so we have to clear that spill there in a second. First, though, get a mini kit and another handful of studs. And then let's get to cleaning. This is just like Top Gun Maverick. Remember? Clean up all the spills. Oi, 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 oi. We're good. We're good. Why is this not clean?
Hey, thanks. The deck looks so clean. Why, it's as good as new. Didn't even think it was possible to see your own reflection, huh?
And there's the arrival of the captain. He's here. Let's go have the meeting as the Avengers slowly assemble.
Agent Romanoff, Captain Rogers.
Ma'am?
Hi. They need you on the bridge. They're starting the face trace.
See you there.
It was quite the buzz around here, finding you in the ice. Thought Coulson was gonna swoon.
Dr. Banner.
Oh, yeah, hi. They told me you'd be coming.
Word is you can find the cube.
Is that the only word on me?
Only word I care about.
Attention, this is Agent Hill. All staff, please report to
Yeah,
the
Bennett. Unfortunately, we can't rescue him here because we don't have the right character options.
Gentlemen, you might want to step inside in a minute. It's gonna get
Here we go.
Is this a submarine?
Really? They want me in a submerged pressurized metal container?
Yeah, what's the worst that can happen? You get angry or something? Here we go. We have the helicarrier liftoff. Dun, 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 dun. And there he goes. Dun, dun, dun. Look at Coulson. He's so dang happy.
Location? Stuttgart, Germany. 28 Königstrasse. He's not exactly hiding.
Agent Sitwell. It doesn't sit well with me as to how he's behaving, you know? Steve Blum is Taskmaster. Mark Hamill is Arnim Zola. Yuri Lowenthal is Shield Agent. Greg Miller is Aldrich Killian. Nolan North is Agent Williams and Damage Control Worker. Roger Craig Smith, aka Batman, as Daredevil. Tara Strong as Jessica Jones. And James Arnold Taylor as Moonboy. That's a who's who. Bucky, that was a great joke, Bucky. Come on, don't use the face palm, please. This is such a cool scene in the movie. Remember? Well, not that part necessarily. Hey, Stan Lee's there.
I said.
Stan is like, not today.
Mischievous menace like you. Look to your elder people. Let him be an example.
Oh snap!
The soldier.
Why did they have the eagle? Just to be like, America! Remember this department together. Anybody hear this? You
crave subjugation.
Uh-oh.
Duty calls.
You see, guys, I could have made a duty joke, but I didn't. Because it's been 10 years. So that would be immature. You know? You know? Didn't do it. See? So, what we call growth, you know? Ow. Just got beat up, bro. We're just throwing vehicles around, like, it's crazy. Better late than never. That's fair. That is fair. We got to destroy all the Loki clones now. And as we clear them, so does the little energy prison that he creates. I don't know why that looked like a Doctor Who statue. That was an iconic line as well. There's no version of this where you come out on top. Blast him, Tony, blast him. This time we'll have Cap help out. I love the fact that there are people. Well, I was gonna say, I'm like, why don't people have any survival instinct? But then I realized, like, in real life, that's exactly the same as well, right? Like, when something crazy is going on, instead of running and trying to get to safety, there's a bunch of people that would pull out their cell phone and be like, "Oh, we should film this," you know? So it's like, it's kind of realistic. Princess Perlers. Hopefully I said that right. Welcome back to the Blitz Army. Thank you so very much for becoming a member. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. 6th member of the stream. Thank you for your support. Whoa, I just got destroyed right there.
Let's go a few rounds.
Let's. Oh, well, I don't really have a chance to do that. We kind of have to try to get in cover so we don't get blasted. Well, still getting blasted. Unfortunate. No! Oh, I did get the studs. All right, let's fly in close. Let's go for some damage. All right, Loki clones. Only one is real. Ow. Holy moly, that ground slam attack is... It's a good move. We got him.
You saying anything? Not a word. Just get him here.
This is an iconic scene as well, because this is obviously the arrival of a God of Thunder.
Fury didn't tell me he was calling you in.
Yeah, there's a lot of things Fury doesn't tell you.
Ooh, shots fired, Tony. Loki put her on the helmet. Think he knows what's coming. This next part of the level always reminds me a little bit of Lego Harry Potter. Like, it feels like a very similar section with the wooded area.
Did you mourn?
We all did. Our father.
Notice the crows.
Father.
Listen well, brother.
I'm listening.
I'm listening. Great delivery.
This is beyond you, Metal Man.
He gives up the cube, he's all yours. Until then, stay out of the way.
Tourist.
Ooh. Just like that, because Cap can't fly, he was floating down that whole time, just slowly. I'll be there as soon as I can. I'm gonna join the fight. You just give it a second. I'm almost there, guys. I'm almost there. Like, even these like spiders here kind of remind me of Harry Potter. Bam. All right, we cleared a bunch of junk. Hey, would you look at that? It's Mjolnir.
Mother know you weareth her drapes. That's enough.
Move, 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 move. Button mash. Good little fight sequence here. Whoa. I don't think he's going to listen to you, Cap. It looks a little bit unhappy, I ain't gonna lie. Huge thunderstorm. We can't get this yet. There we go. Now it's time for you to shine, Cap, because we're gonna need you to redirect some lightning. Listen, I am 100% right there with you, Bucky, and Wicked 100%. Hopefully that is based on that little trailer we got. It seems like that's where they're going, like where Thor is going to be back to being like an actually interesting character. Oh snap. Booyah. Wait, no, that's Cyborg. Dun, 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 dun. Here we go again. Tony, blast them. We need rockets here. And that will create a path for the captain to get through. Cree 9309 says, when we get the next LEGO Marvel game, it needs to be LEGO Marvel 3 and not focusing on the MCU. I think, should we get another Marvel game, I don't think it'll be either of those things, because I don't think it'll be made by TT Games. I think the most likely scenario in which we get another LEGO Marvel video game is that it's probably made either by LEGO themselves or another developer. And so because of that, I don't think legally they would be allowed to make a sequel to LEGO Marvel Superheroes 1, 2, or LEGO Marvel's Avengers, because that's partially owned by TT Games and like their library. So, Evan, I'm doing well. How are you? Thanks for tuning in. Oh snap, time to assemble a big cannon. All right. Ready for blast off, Tony? Here we go. So nice to see these two working together. Especially because we know how that's gonna go once they reach Civil War. Wabam!
That's enough. Huh? Now I don't know what you plan on doing here.
I've come here to put an end to Loki's schemes.
Then prove it. Put that hammer down.
You want me to put the hammer
Put the cookie down. There it is. And they turned this into a team-up move, which is awesome.
Are we done here?
Poor pigeons. Bam. I think it will get the Marvel Ultimate Alliance treatment when the IP will be picked up by another developer down the road. Maybe. I guess I don't know if that's even possible. I mean, I guess technically you're right. That is what happened with Marvel Ultimate Alliance. So I suppose it's possible. I would just be wondering, like, in terms of like the legal standpoint, like, can another developer make a sequel to LEGO Marvel's Avengers or LEGO Marvel Superheroes 2 without TT Games' approval? Because I don't know if they could like even build the same game, right? Because I wonder if they like own the, I don't know, like the trademark for it or something. Although I don't know. That's a good question, actually. You might be right, Bucky. Maybe they can do it. Did TT Games lose ownership of Marvel games? No, it's not that they lost ownership. It's that the company that owns them, which is Warner Brothers, which now might end up being Netflix, has come out and said that they're going to focus on working on their own IP and shy away from working on other people's intellectual property. And so because of that, that leaves things like Batman, DC Comics, Cartoon Network, Game of Thrones, Harry Potter, like things that Warner Brothers owns, is going to be the focus going forward. So, again, it doesn't mean that it can never happen, but as of right now, it doesn't seem like it's going to be a thing anytime soon. Oh no. It's like he's already transforming. Hey, what up, Bat? How's your trip going? I agree with that, Bat. That would be sick. Lego Ben 10 game would be awesome. Has enough characters, that's for sure. And also, congratulations about the Fortnite news. Seems like before the summer is up, you're going to be very happy playing Fortnite.
He means to lead them against your people. In return, I suspect for the Tesseract.
I want to know why Loki let us take him.
I don't think we should be focusing on Loki. That guy's brain is a bag full of cats. You could smell crazy on him.
Loki is beyond reason, but he is my brother.
Uh-oh. She's just trying to show him like he's a bad guy. He's a tough.
Iridium. What do they need the iridium
It's a
for?
stabilizing agent. Am I the only one who did the reading? No hard feelings. You got a mean swing. Banner?
Are you nuts? Threatening the safety of everyone on
He's adopted. That was a great line.
You think I'm not? What if you recall us and why
Yes,
now?
they listened. They did. They did finally. Bucky, thank you so much for gifting Epic.
Probably look into that. When the encryption program finishes breaking.
Epic Gamer Raiden, I think. 7487. Salute from me to you. Welcome to the Blitz Army. Make sure that you thank Bucky, Freaking Boo,
Sir?
gifting your membership and enjoy being Capitan for the next month. Do you reckon that they will put the Lego games on the Game Pass? Are none of the Lego games on the Game Pass? I feel like some of them might be already, no? Ellis. Are you talking about specifically Lego Marvel or none of the Lego games on there? Lego Star Wars is, so there you go. So some are already on there, I guess. I guess you mean Lego Marvel, or whether or not they would put that one on there. I genuinely don't know.
Pretty suspicious looking box with a big lock on it. Nothing a vibranium shield can't smash through, though. Phew.
I know.
For a minute there, I thought we just stumbled across a bunch of top secret Hydra weapons or something.
Hydro weapons. Why would those be here? It's not like S.H.I.E.L.D. has been infiltrated. That wouldn't sit well with me.
Ha ha ha, very hilarious. That's a good one, sir.
You brought the monster.
So, Banner, that's your play.
It's just Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga right now. That's a great game, though. The W that's there. I don't know. Maybe the others would get it. Like, again, now that if the Netflix deal goes through and it all like ends up settling, maybe I could see Netflix like negotiating more deals with Microsoft about bringing more of their game library to there. Plus, I think technically, I guess maybe they could figure out a way to have them available through Netflix as well, right? Because Netflix has games for streaming, right?
Is everything a joke to you?
Hey. Not everything, but a lot of things for sure. Loki already showcasing his duplicating skills. Yeah, Ellis, I don't know, like, I don't know if that would happen or not. I have any sort of insight into whether or not they would include
One of those locked crates behind that door.
the LEGO Marvel games as part of Game Pass. Maybe. I don't see why they don't try to do it. I feel like the LEGO games are like timeless and are a great type of game to have as part of a service like Game Pass.
On earth was someone storing these in here?
Gone through the third crate and still nothing. We must keep searching. Takes us back on out and back down through here. Dun, 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 dun. Bucky, I don't even know. Probably a lot, though, I'd imagine. Probably a lot. Netflix has been going kind of ham with the spanding side of things, which, yeah, I mean, listen. I guess more power to them. I'm just like, yo, that seems like you guys are kind of swiping that credit card a lot lately.
Okay, if S.H.I.E.L.D. is hiding something, then I'm definitely 100% sure that whatever it is, it's gonna be inside here.
Which room was Deadpool's room? That room. What? Is it the first room or the second room? I think it was the first room on that. If you're talking about LEGO Marvel superheroes, he doesn't have a room in this game because he's not in this game.
Glaps get roasted, and that's the bottom line, cause Ghost Cosme said so.
I don't even think Laft is here anymore, Cosme. I think he's catching Z's. I think he's sleeping. I think he's long gone. He's taking a nap. Is this finally the right crate? Yes. There it is. Dun, dun, dun. Finally, after all that searching, we have found the item. Hey, look at that. S.H.I.E.L.D. agents doing push-ups. W, respect, respect. Putting in that work. Do you have a favorite superhero? Batman, Spider-Man. Not particularly original choices, but it's the truth, so. Wasn't there a rumor of Arkham Asylum getting a mobile port? Am I crazy? I did not hear that, but that would be cool. As long as it runs well, like as long as it gives people a good experience, I think that'd be neat.
Pretty impressive sell, huh? I mean, I know it's not likely that Banner will transform into the Hulk at the worst possible time during our mission, but you can't be too careful. In any case, it turned out to be useful for keeping a certain god of mischief out of the way. Now we can concentrate on finding the Tesseract without any more distractions, right?
Sure, Maria. Banner's definitely not going to transform at the most inconvenient possible time.
You're supposed to be locating the Tesseract.
We are. The model's locked, and we're sweeping for the signature now.
Yeah, let me get your cube back. What is Phase 2? Phase 2 is S.H.I.E.L.D. uses the cube to make weapons.
Oh.
Did you know about this?
That doesn't seem safe, Cap.
environment, Doc, Loki is manipulating.
I'd like to know why S.H.I.E.L.D. is using the Tesseract to build weapons.
A pig with a rocket-powered jetpack, the most dangerous weapon in the world. Talk about fast food.
Captain America's on threat.
Uh-oh.
Man in a suit of armor. Take that off. What are you? Genius billionaire philanthropist.
Genius billionaire philanthropist. Thank you, Mustafa. I appreciate you enjoying the videos. Exactly, Jason. That is true. Like, sometimes I think people will, like, make picks just to, like, because they're like, oh, I have to be different, you know? And I'm like, listen, dude. Spider-Man was, like, one of the main first characters that, like, made me fall in love with just the concept of superheroes, you know? And I'd be lying if I Didn't say so. Oh no. It just keeps getting worse. First that, the shots to the nether region, and then just about everything falls and hits him. It just keeps going. Bro got hit with everything. I don't even know where an anvil came from. If you run, yeah, we'll be okay. That'll be an important part of being okay, is making sure to run. No snap. No, I missed that blue stud. Yay. You can do a little bit of collecting of items here. All right, let's book it. Oh, that might have been too greedy. Ah! I really wanted to try to get that purple stud! No! Okay, not really. We're supposed to lose right there. Mistakes were made. I think this might be my favorite mission. It is a pretty cool mission, I agree. It's definitely a very memorable mission. Ooh, we should be able to actually power up that electrical station. Never mind. I forgot. That's the Age of Ultron Black Widow that can do that. Yay. All right, get ready to sprint. Ah, he's back! Run! Is this greedy? Run! Oh, run, 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 run. Hey, to the rescue, Thor.
Try to think.
Sooner, thank you for the super. Who's your pick for the Man's Royal Rumble? Braun. I'm going with Braun Breaker.
You need full evac on the lower hangar bay.
Uh-oh. Problem is, Hawkeye's here too.
That's supposed to be funny?
Is that supposed to be like a burger arrow? Like, you know how they have like the boxing glove arrow? Good pick. I want Randy to win. That would be an interesting choice if Cody was still champion, because then I guess they could use that to set up Cody versus Randy finally. But now that Drew's the champ, I don't know if that makes as much sense to me. Sheesh. Got these sonar arrows going. We gotta clear all this junk here. Opportunity to collect a lot of points. Neither one of them have... Oh, yeah, they don't, because we needed Agent Phil Coulson to clear out the several LEGO objects earlier.
Gonna be okay?
Wombo Wombo. Can I? What is happening? Were we getting stink clouded, or what was that all about? Oh, is that his arrows that are doing that? Okay. I could have sworn we were supposed to fire at him when the window's open, no? Like that. Dun 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 dun. Team up! Yikes. Thor's got explosive grenades attached to his,
Blitz word of
Thank you,
advice,
Cosmo.
don't stop running from an angry Hulk.
I could have used that during that one section when I did stop running. But I didn't stop. I just kind of got enticed by trying to collect the mini kit and the purple Lego stud. But just poor play by me. Lesson learned. Take him down. Let's go, Nick Fury. All right, this time we got what? Sonar arrows. Yep. So we got to dodge 3 of those, and then when he runs out of arrows, that's when we can damage him. I'm gonna try to get him to fire it over here. There we go. Another wave of mindless shield agents, or mind-controlled shield agents, I should say. Uh-oh. Stink arrows again. We need him to fire one more. And that's it. We're ready to damage. Blitz needs 140,000 studs. Listen, it's just instinct. When I play these games, I know that I'm like, oh, I gotta make sure to get enough studs so that then we can afford to buy characters. Even though I know that I've played this game before and I have a 100% completion file already, you know? But I'm still going like, okay, wait, I gotta make sure to get the studs because, you know, it's gonna matter for collectibles. Like when I'm gonna go try to buy power bricks and everything. And then I'm like, wait a minute, you're not doing the 100% walk right now. You know? Whoa. Access granted. Access denied. Alright, now we gotta quickly reassemble the computer. I don't know why always in video games, these kinds of levels, I'm always like, if they do a good job, there's this like sense of urgency that doesn't even make any sense in terms of like, there is no timer going or anything, right? Like, and yet I feel still like this sense of urgency where I'm like, oh, I gotta hurry up. Because I don't know, it just feels like you have to hurry up. There's no really rhyme or reason, but I'm like, I guess that's probably a good game design, that using the lights, the sounds and all that, they're making it feel like you gotta try to survive and there's urgency here, you know? There we go. I'm gonna take off to showcase some characters before you end stream. Can you play as Fing Fang Foom? I think he's the coolest character. Thanks for streaming this, gem. I got you, Buck. I got you, broski. Have a good one as well. Thanks all for tuning in. Thank you always for your support. I appreciate you. Hope you have a good rest of your day. We need Fury because he needs to transform into invisible. Fury. Get past the lights here. The nice thing is that because we're in invisible form, the NPCs are not attacking us. Alright, another matching game here. Low. Nope. No, down here. Hello? No. My bad. Green. Activate! Now we're good. What's your favorite LEGO game, Blitz? Probably LEGO Marvel Superheroes. I usually say either that or LEGO Batman 2. So it's between those two. Ba-bam!
Put on the suit. Yeah. Engine 3. I'll meet you there.
Escort 6-0, proceed to Wishbone and engage hostile. Don't get too close.
In the meantime, those two are still brawling. It's just the lights and sounds. It's also the constant screen room building and the tilting of the... Yeah. Like, they just, I feel like if a video game does that good, like, as far as, like, if it's executed well, it should feel like there's a timer, even though there isn't a timer. Like a failure timer.
Control panel, tell me which relays are in overload position. What's our next move?
Dun, dun, dun. Clear out those silver Lego objects right in front of us. Whoa. Why did I just get flung across the room? I think it was that, I guess, steam vent there? Up, down. It's always fascinating, like in this kind of game, where they give you a character that can fly in a level that it has a restricted height limit, obviously. So kind of interesting just in the from a design standpoint to give us the optionality to have a flying character in a segment where flying almost feels like kind of cheating a little bit. Yeah, we got a lot of points right there. And this will give us a switch. I just flipped the switch. A flip.
How does it feel to be a genius?
I want to say I'm sorry for what I said in the channel in past streams. I wasn't thinking. Warped. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't even know what you said. But sounds good. Thank you for the apology. I genuinely don't know what you said, but I'm not going to say it couldn't have been that bad because you're not banned, but thank you regardless, and welcome to the stream. All right. I got to use our heat vision or laser, not heat vision. That's Superman. Wrong franchise again. Clear all this. What's been your favorite character to play so far? I mean, Iron Man feels pretty awesome because he's got a lot of cool abilities and like he just feels like a really useful character. As does Hawkeye, oddly enough. So probably one of those two. But I also like Iron Man. Like Iron Man's my favorite character from the MCU. So, I feel like my answer is a little biased. Ooh, purple stud up there. Poor Stan. Stan, no! Stan was piloting that jet.
What just happened?
Chat, can we get some F's in chat? Give pay respect to the man. Stan the manly. It's just sad. Bro just got yeeted. I did not even mean to go building here. I wanted to go for the takedown. But I'll take it, I suppose. Throw a little team up move. Wha-bam! I do like all the, especially the unique team ups, like those ones, like when it just does that generic, like kind of like 1-2 jump and then ground slam. That's fine. But obviously when they have like the unique combinations between the different heroes, that's the coolest part. We have our path. This is a cool part in the movie. Remember when he starts to try to spin the
What's our next move? I'm gonna have to get in there and push.
engine? Here we go, chat. Pigeons are everywhere. Just pay attention to the pigeons. It's like that pigeon conspiracy, you know? That they're robots or something like that. You played yourself.
I'm not going to fall for that.
It's quiet. Too quiet. For a Corona takedown right there. You see? That's all it took. Just a good smack to the head. I like that he's already back, but she still hits him with the shovel.
Move away, please. You like this?
Guys, get another set of F's in chat ready again, because you all know that.
You want to find out?
Agent Coulson. Truly. He's gone. Or just got hit by iron pants. Bam. The Helicarrier Havoc level complete. Free play. Unlocked. 127,000 studs collected. I don't think that'll be enough. 91%. We're close. Agent Coulson with the destroyer gun. Captain America, no helmet. That's it? Oh, okay. That's it. Sorry, Stan. We did not save you. We will save you in the future. It will happen one day, Stan. We will come back around in free play. This is the I believe I can fly moment.
You're going to lose. You lack conviction.
I don't think I'm...
Bam!
So that's what it does.
Coulson's gone, guys. Hey, he got a vacation ticket. I wonder where he's going. Tahiti?
Agent Coulson is down. Guess he never did get you to sign them. There was an idea. Stark knows this.
I like the Cap is signing them now.
The Avengers initiative. The idea was to bring together a group of remarkable people. See if they could become something more. Phil Coulson died.
Hey, Stan made it.
In that idea. In Heroes.
I'm not marching a Fury's Fife. Neither am I. Right now, we gotta put that behind us and get this done. Now, Loki needs a power source. If we can put together a list... You made it personal.
The little peek.
What's it on?
When he just goes...
This is opening night, and Loki, he's a full-tilt diva. He wants flowers, he wants parades, he wants a monument built to the skies with his name plastered.
There it is. Avengers, or Stark Tower. It's not Avengers Tower yet. But the Avengers begin to assemble. Oh, snap! Bum, bum, bum. Toady, relax, bro. I don't know if that's how you can fix that. Oh, you got the blue screen of death. I didn't even pick up on that. Bro got the blue screen of death. Oh, if you've never experienced that, first of all, congratulations. Second of all, you probably don't use a PC computer, because anyone that's used the Windows at any point of their life for longer than a hot second has probably experienced the blue screen of death.
I'll tell you on the way. Can you fly one of those jets?
Bought some Daredevil comics, bit all over the place, but I'm happy I got them first. I'm buying comics. According to Bat, I got a solid haul. Nice. What did you buy? What run did you go for? Something recent or older stuff? Dun 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 dun. No.
Maybe you should start charging for your services. Don't let the
Do you
director
ever
know I said
see
that.
us possibly getting another Avengers game? Avengers game, sure, yeah. I don't know about a Lego Avengers game, and I don't know about a Lego Avengers game from TT Games, but we're definitely gonna get Avengers games. I don't see how we don't. The Avengers, no matter what people like say, which is valid criticisms about the fact that Marvel's popularity is down, but it's still the Avengers, so at some point in time,
What is more
they'll
important,
become popular
collecting
again.
every studs or getting crushed by Hulk, which you just did?
Dang, I just got roasted by Cosmic. Yeah, probably should have. But listen, the studs are important. If this was my first playthrough, it's extremely important to get the studs, because those purple studs are worth 10,000. So that could be a brand new character that you could buy, a power brick, a cheat code, something, you know. Did Coulson actually survive? Kind of. It's a. I mean, I don't want to. I was gonna say I don't want to spoil Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but also it's been a long time. From the parts of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. that I watched, it's like from what I remember, it was supposed to be a clone of Coulson, if I remember correctly. If somebody could correct me, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. watchers. Could we get an Infinity Saga game from TT Games? Probably not. I wish the answer was yes, but I doubt it. Like, if I had to bet on it, I would say there's like a less than 5% chance.
The communication system's working again? Oh,
I've
hey,
seen
you guys.
season,
The helicarrier's
definitely
trying to
season
promote
1,
kind of on your
and
own.
then
Sorry about that. Oh, and also try not to damage that Quinjet you took, okay?
trying to remember. I think I saw season, because I have season 1 on Blu-ray, so that's why I know that I definitely seen it.
Sir, I've turned off the
I want to say that I've also watched like half season 2 or something like that.
The barrier is pure energy.
Last Rites, Part 4 of No Devils, Only the Odd, Daredevil Noir, Part 2 variant cover, Volume 2 of The Man Without Fear, and a premiere collection of Born Again. That's good. The premiere collection would be nice because it's complete, so that'll help. And then I would recommend, it depends what you want. Like, if you want the more serious Daredevil stories, Brian Michael Bendis' run is really good.
Please tell me you're going to appeal to my humanity.
Actually, I'm planning to threaten you.
What have I to fear?
The Avengers.
And then if you want something more lighthearted, like with Daredevil, but still really good, the Mark Waid run is actually pretty dang good too. Nope, didn't work.
This usually works.
He really hit him with the hello, brother.
Jarvis.
This is another cool scene from the movie. This is pretty close to as cool as the transformation scene with the suit in Iron Man 2. Sorry, the briefcase suit, I should say.
Right. Army.
What game should I go to on IMDb and see if there's anyone in there that would surprise us? Like acting in it?
Loki, turn off the Tesseract or I'll destroy it.
I mean, I was shocked to find out that apparently a bunch of famous voice actors were doing the grunts in Lego Batman 1. Which I'm still like, really? Like they really got those people to like actually do the grunting? Because it doesn't have voice. Well, I mean, I guess it has voice acting in the sense that they're grunting, but it's, I don't know. I was just surprised by that.
Do you read me? I really hope you still have that.
Maybe.
Try and avoid Loki's attacks before taking him out. The last thing we need right now is a mind-controlled god of thunder.
I'm trying to think of a game that has maybe one of the Skylanders games. I bet you there's some crazy people like that people wouldn't even think of as being cast in Skylanders. This might be the loudest sound effect in the whole game, honestly. Yeah, I know that Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is canon. The problem is now there's so much stuff that's quote-unquote canon, right? That kind of like contradicts previous things that... I feel like we've reached the point with the MCU where a lot of people are kind of just deciding their own canon. They're like, this show and this thing is canon, this thing and that thing I don't care for.
Agent Barton? Agent Romanoff, please respond.
Oh, we got another flying section. Kind of reminds me of the vehicle levels in Lego Batman. I also always forget that you don't have to keep pressing the fire button during this section. Just holding down fires away. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. went on too long. It's one of those weird shows where it has like a cult following. Like I think the people that love that show, they really like kind of like stuck with it. And kind of like grew to like really enjoy the show a lot. But it definitely did not like audience capture from the MCU the way that I think Marvel and Disney were hoping. I think they were hoping that it would have like more okay, let's try not to get hit by these. Dang it. Come on, I know he's gonna try to throw that at us. A little brotherly fight right there.
Look around you. You think this madness will end with your rule?
Yeah, that's true, Sooner. You're kind of right about that. The Netflix shows are some of the best parts, but it is contradictory. Nolan North as Dunebug? I did not know that. Yuri Lowenthal as Imaginators. Imaginators? Which ones? And Mysticat. I feel like I vaguely remember what that character looks like. I like the idea there that Hawkeye's like, I'm gonna use an arrow against that.
Where's Banner? Is he shown up yet?
What was I thinking?
We've got civilians trapped up here.
Loki. They're fishing a barrel down there.
I always felt like this section right here feels a lot like the very first level Grand Central Station of LEGO Marvel Superheroes 1, because it takes place in the same location, so maybe that's why. But it just always reminded me of that. All right, gotta do some rescuing. Hey, would you imagine this, guys? Superheroes saving people. What a novel concept. Isn't that interesting? How difficult is that to figure out? That, like, you should have actual missions and moments where superheroes are rescuing civilians. And it's part of their story. It's almost like that's what superheroes are supposed to do.
Town or something?
Those guys from out of town. Yeah, it's very far. Very far part of town. All right, Widow. Whoops. Nice little boost jump. And time for acrobatics.
Help! We're stuck in here!
1 second. Sort of dealing with another situation here. Bam! Yay. Team up, team up, team up, team up. Dang it. I need to build up more. Bunches and bunches. And we defeated all the enemies before we had a chance to use our team up. Ba-ba-ba-da. All right, time to scan. Pay attention. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, Hawkeye, we need your melting arrow. I'm going to watch Raw. Big dubs. Big dubs. Oh, yeah, it is 8. Sheesh. Enjoy that, Casmi. I'll be checking out Monday Night Raw in a little while. Thanks for hanging out. Who are you taking shots at? With what? Yeah, Jason. Sometimes they overthink things. Swap Force, Terra Strong as Flashwing, Roger Craig Smith as Boomjet. Tom Kenny? Wait, that's SpongeBob, right? Tom Kenny's SpongeBob, correct? Steve Bloom as Tuck and Chop Chop. Dubs. Yeah, Skylanders got a pretty crazy voice cast as well. They're pretty stacked. There you go, citizens. You're all free.
Last time I take the bus.
Yes, that's the lesson. Do not use the bus. You've been rescued as well. I like that right there because that's when you bought like Lego sets back in the day, you'd get like at the back or with the building instructions, you get like a little comic book for the Lego Marvel sets, and that's a recreation from that. So pretty cool. Then they went ahead and included that. Team up, team up, team. Dang it! Here we go. Look at this. Bro just somehow creates a giant bow. Don't question it. It looks cool. That's all that matters. All right, so we cleared and saved all the folks over there. And now there is some peeps over here that we need to help out. Actually need, I was gonna say Ivy by mistake. My gosh. Too much Lego Batman. I'm gonna need Black Widow to help us out. All right, focus, scanner, activate. Boom, 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 boom. You see what I'm saying though about Hawkeye having so many useful abilities like grapple, melt, destroy, glass, silver Lego objects, gold Lego objects. Like, he's got a lot of useful abilities. Ba-boom! Booyah. Just gotta put out these flames. Don't worry, don't worry. Capitan America is here. Dum, dum, dum. Mess him up. Here's the Widow. Woo, that's sick. The jump up and the 360 blast, that is really cool. Let's see this team up. Oh yeah, that's the Sonic arrow. Sonic blast, and then it kind of. Also, I think that's supposed to be Beth, the coffee waitress from technically Avengers: Age of Ultron. I'm pretty sure that's her, because I'm pretty sure that's the character model.
What's the story upstairs? The power surrounding the cube is impenetrable.
It's impenetrable.
Deal with these guys.
How do we do this?
As a team.
I was Jason. I definitely have been playing a lot of LEGO Batman. And honestly, I mean, Black Widow, at least here, she's kind of almost like a redhead. Poison Ivy, so it's not the craziest comparison, you know?
Sorry about that.
I want to see the team up
Yeah,
for Thor and
Quite focused on us, and that's what we need. Without him, these things could run wild.
Hawkeye. That'd be cool. Speaking of Hawkeye, we need his help again, because we need to clear this silver Lego object that I guess Thor somehow cannot clear with his hammer. Because that makes sense. Favorite team up is Cap and Thor. It's pretty cool, especially because it actually happened in the movie, right? And multiple times actually it happens in the movies. The electric okay, that's pretty cool as well. Widow and Thor just spins her around and round, and she blasts everything in her path. Dun, 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 dun. All right, here you go, Sooner. This is what you wanted. Your favorite moment. Your favorite team up, I should say. Here it is. It's hammer time. What is that one? Does he just fire an arrow and then Thor hits it like a baseball? Is that what's happening during that? Dang it. We ran out of enemies. Hopefully we get a chance to try that again. America. Rocks on. All right, we gotta assemble some stuff. And guess what, Captain?
Fine. Let's keep him occupied.
Keep him busy. No, you're supposed to grab shield, Cap. All right, so you're just trying to like catch these Chitauri soldiers that are flying through this little gap here. You're trying to clear them all. Oh gosh. Well, I missed one because I don't know why the camera panned way down. There we are. We're going down. What's up, Stan? Stan, honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. You might be in the safest spot available right now. That's a cool team up too. The Cap and Thor, not Thor and Cap. Does that make sense? Because they do have separate team ups depending on which perspective you take. Hey, sorry, Stan, I can't help you once again because we need somebody with mind control powers, and I don't have that on this squad. So unfortunately, just stay put. All right, Widow, it's time for you to shine again. Guys, here comes a big section right here, guys. This is a big, important section coming up. This is going to be the iconic, I'm always angry. Spoiler alert. It's hammer time. Oh, snap. I'm gonna try to stay close to Hawkeye so we can actually see the team up. Hello? Oh, dang it!
4, 3.
I messed it up. I wonder, does this version of Hawkeye not have the arrow that melts down gold Lego objects? Oh, he does. I guess it just wasn't detecting. That was quite peculiar. And then it's Thor time. Because we need electric powers, and this version of Black Widow does not have the electrical batons. Take it away! Hey, who's that guy? Would be nice if you could get angry.
Stark, we got him.
Banner?
Just like you said.
Then tell him to suit up. I'm bringing the party to you.
The party.
I don't see how that's a party.
I agree with you. I echo that. Yay, W, Edith. Congrats.
Dr. Banner. Now might be a really good time for you to get angry.
That's my secret, Captain. I'm always angry.
This is probably one of the most awkward things in the game, is that there's no time limit here. Like, until you don't start button mashing B, in my case on Xbox, he's just gonna keep doing this psychotic face. So you could just be like, and there it is, you know? Let's get angry. Bam.
I guess this means reinforcements have arrived. Better take that thing down while you've got a chance.
Snapping the selfies. Yay! We took it down. Right? Did we?
Hold on.
Not yet. 2, 3. That takes it down. Wait, what? I didn't know that. Yeah, if you don't button mash during that part, it's just gonna like be stuck in that animation loop over and over again. There it is, the iconic shot, the panning. Dun dun. Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you the Avengers. Avengers, assemble! We got 100,000 points unlocked. That's pretty nice. We also unlocked the Mark 7 Iron Man. Oh, finally. Feels like it's been a while since we've should have already gotten him unlocked. Got ourselves a mini kit. Got ourselves a gold brick. And that then sets us up for the finale.
Send the rest.
You really hit the hello, brother. I'm here.
Guys?
Call it, Captain.
All right, listen up. Until we
There's the random Chitauri soldier just falls out of the sky.
Roof, eyes on everything. Call out patterns and strays. Stark, you got the perimeter. Anything gets more than 3 blocks out, you turn it back or you turn it to ash.
Right. Better clench up, Legolas.
Legolas.
Like that portal. Slow him down. He got the lightning. You and me, we stay here on the ground. We keep the fighting here. And Hulk.
Smash.
Smash.
Rogers, Romanoff. Once
This game has photo mode. It has like kind of like I think it has that like selfie feature thing. Bam. Officially defeated everybody. Oh snap.
Captain Arnold's gonna mean a thing if we don't close that portal.
Watch this. I mean, come on. That's sensational. That is such a cool team up. And it clears everybody. Except for those two. But everybody. They blasted a path for us. We can put out these flames. Ta-da! Good job, Widow. We did pretty dang well right there. All right, it's team up time.
You're gonna need a ride.
I got a ride. I could use the boost though.
You sure about this?
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be fun. Here we go. So all of that was kind of like the prelude to the actual level. This is where the level begins.
More than well-timed one-liners and Hulk-outs to bring down the rest of those.
That's not true. Well-timed one-liners are basically
and scary. They're
goated
protected by some kind of reinforced armor, which looks pretty tough to crack. If we want to have any chance of closing that portal and defeating Loki, you'll need to work together and assemble as Avengers. Hey, maybe that could be worked into a catchphrase.
Avengers assemble.
Director Fury, the Council has made a decision.
That is the island of Manhattan. Until I'm certain my team can't hold it, I will not order a nuclear strike against the civilian population.
Okay, turn left.
Styling and profiling. Bam. That's like Ant-Man. I wonder if that was an Ant-Man Easter egg. Or Spider-Man Easter egg? I don't know.
Thor, do you copy?
When they're trying to one-up each other.
Detecting a weak spot around the head of that Leviathan thing. Work your way over to it if you can.
The actual line in the movie by Fury is hilarious. Which one? What's the line? Yep, Nathan, that is coming up. Wabam. Always love that move too. Hulk just punts enemies. See? Make quick work of everybody. Nice and easy. No troubles whatsoever. We need to assemble this. I'm still kind of surprised that Thor cannot Well, that's one heck of a team up. Not sure how happy Thor is about that team up, because he's just basically used as a baseball bat there. But I understand that the counselor made a decision, but I think it's a stupid bleep decision, and I'm choosing to ignore it. That's right. That is the line. You're right. Good callback. Good callback, Aaron. I wonder what the, I want to see if there's a different team up. Nope, it's the same one. I was like, is there a different team up from the perspective of, Thor? Like if you activate the team up as Thor instead of activating it as the Hulk? Hello, brother. Ooh, purple stud. All right, now we should be able to go and activate this. Hopefully we don't have a billion enemies trying to attack us. Here we go. Drive the spike into the Leviathan and bring it down. That lady's super lucky. Here it is. It will never not be funny.
Director Fury is no longer in command. Override Order 7 Alpha.
Alpha 11 confirmed. Stark, you hear me? You have a missile headed straight for the city. How long? 3 minutes.
That was sick. And there goes Tony to intercept. This really does kind of come full circle with Endgame, right? Like, it all starts out with Tony Stark sacrificing himself for the well-being of everybody here with the original Avengers. And ends that way with Endgame as well, right? Except here, he will survive. Spoiler alert. Oh, it's raining Chitauri soldiers.
Looks like the normal entrance to the bank is blocked. You guys are gonna have to force your way in.
Don't worry. We got this. We got this. We will handle this. Sonar blast. Ta-da. Absolutely brilliant. Okay, we have a shield switch. Captain? Yikes. All right. We need a thermal arrow. Wabam. And we're through. Collect that purple stud in the corner there, chat. It's important. Hello? Thank you. Please stay up there, Cap. I was just hoping that the character wouldn't, like, fall down. Fortunately enough, he didn't, so we're all good. Just gonna grapple this real quick. Yikes, that was a close call. Part of that wall almost crushed Captain America. Hey, did clear out a bunch of the Chitauri soldiers, though, so kind of convenient for us, really. Finished watching your Spider-Man 2 PS5 playthrough a few days ago, but I wish to hear more of your thoughts on the game. What would you like to know? Scotia or Scotia, maybe? I don't know how to pronounce it, sorry. I think it's a good game. It's not a great game. I don't think it's as good as either Miles or the first game. Like I prefer both of those, but I think in big part it kind of depends on like what do you value from video games. Like if you're gameplay above everything else, then I think that Spider-Man 2 is probably the best game, because I think from a gameplay standpoint, like in terms of smooth gameplay and everything, I think it's the best. But for games like that, I value story a lot, and I just think that the story of that game is kind of all over the place. So that's what I would say. But if you have any other like specific questions, please feel free, and I'll try to answer that. What do you think of what do you think of Dr. Doom? What do you think of Robert Downey Jr. playing Dr. Doom? I mean, I hope they make sense of it. We'll see. I can definitely see it becoming a mess, but I also trust the Russo brothers just because everything they've done when it comes to the Marvel Universe is some of my very favorite projects in the entire MCU. So because of that, I feel like I have to like just trust them and know that they know what they're doing and that they're gonna cook up something awesome for us. And if it sucks, I'll be here and I'll admit that, hey, you know what? That was disappointing and it didn't make sense and blah, 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 you know? Like, whatever the outcome will be. But right now, I just feel like I have to trust that they're going to do a good job, because everything they've done so far when it comes to the Marvel Universe has been pretty dang awesome, you know?
I got a nuke coming in. It's gonna blow in less than
Yeah, that's Ashley Johnson is the Ellie from Last of Us. That's where I kind of like knew her most from. Sooner, I don't know if they will. Baguette. I don't know if they will acknowledge it. I wonder if they'll do it more like our heroes will recognize him, but then they kind of will like. I don't think they'll explain it in Doomsday. I think it'll be something that will be explained in Secret Wars.
Loki's scepter. Hulk may be able to snag it for us if you help him figure out which Loki is real.
1 second. I just want to clear some of this. Yep, it's coming up, Jason. The first game, it had something special for sure. Yeah, I think there's like an element of that is 100% true, but I also think just the first game just had such a better pacing and such a better story as a whole, you know. And so because of that, I just think that I like the first game a lot better. I think that it's much more memorable and just a more enjoyable title beginning to end. Now again, the gameplay in the second game is superior because it benefits from being a PlayStation 5 game. It benefits from all of these different elements, you know, like bigger budget, longer design window, like so. This is such overkill. There it is. All right, Widow. Time to shine. We're almost there, chat. We're almost at the shawarma section. But first, can I not make this jump? I got you. We gotta rescue Stan, the man. Lee, hello. You're very welcome. Hey, Excelsior! True believers. All right, we go invisible here. scale.
Cognitive recalibration.
Bam, bam, bam. Two different finishing moves for Black Widow. She has that like headlock takedown with from Iron Man 2. And then she also has the jump up and the pistol fire, which is super cool too. And we shall use Loki's staff.
Can anybody copy?
Thoughts on all characters gliding and grappling in LEGO Batman? Also, do you think Penguin is playable based on the trailer? Also, rip Stan Lee.
Rip Stan Lee, indeed. I don't think Penguin is playable. I think that's just part of the boss fight because it's an homage to the original game, which I just recently played on the channel, if you didn't see. So I think it's an homage because in the original game, remember, he does the exact same thing with the umbrella floating around on the level in the zoo. So I think that's that. Thoughts on all characters gliding and grappling in LEGO Batman? What is in LEGO Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight, you mean, right? Not the original LEGO Batman, right? Armalite? Is that what you mean? Oh, it's like Nova Scotia, W. Yeah, I've been to Nova Scotia. Amazing seafood over there. As in, I seafood and ate, no. But amazing seafood there. That was terrible.
Ha ha ha. Very hilarious.
The gameplay for the
That's
first
a good one,
party Sony
sir.
games are given to be great. Thinking more like how Venom. Yeah, that's exactly what I feel as well. Scotia's that it just felt like either too much story to try to tell in that one game, and I just felt like there were certain things where I'm like, it just felt like the resources were like not used effectively to tell the full story, you know? And that's a bummer. Cause the first game, like it's such a great, like all the story beats from beginning to end. It's like everything just like flows so nicely, you know, like from immediately having that like mission, which Spider-Man 2 also has an awesome opening mission fighting Sandman, kind of like the first game does with taking down Kingpin. But to a certain extent, it almost feels like that Sandman mission and the Venom mission where you get to play as Venom. It's like, it really feels like that's the kind of like peak moments of the game, which is a bummer because you want the game to kind of peak as it ends, you know? Speaking of the game ending, Tony, take it away. Ba-boom! The Chitauri base has been shut down. And with it, all the Chitauri are down.
Close it.
It was at this moment that we knew that Captain America doesn't like Tony already.
I almost died yesterday. Some guy at Burger King was chasing people with an axe.
Armalite, what's happening? First it was the energy drinks. Now you got a guy chasing you at Burger King. I'm starting to think the junk food is bad for you. That sounds crazy, dude. This is the part. Does he say it in here where he's like, "Please tell me you didn't kiss me"? Shawarma time. Shawarma time is, I think, after the credits. I think they do have it here.
What just happened? Please tell me nobody kissed me.
We won.
We won.
Hey, all right, good job, guys.
We're not finished yet.
That's crazy, Armalite. I mean, I'm glad that everything. Well, I'm glad everything turned out well for you. I don't know if everything turned out well for everybody else, but that is
Just in from the station.
crazy.
What has been described as an extraterrestrial
I forgot that they did this with the newspapers.
The group known as the Avengers has been to many a cause not only
Tony's
for comfort,
pose.
but for celebration. It's just
really great knowing they're out there, you know? Someone's watching over us.
I love you, Thor!
Pew, pew. And then the air goes.
I like that they have such like a Jersey accent, you know?
I just feel safe with those guys out there.
I just want to say thank you.
Avengers themselves. Their sudden appearance.
They did it.
Equally sudden disappearance.
And away they go. Not the car. Oh no. Run, everybody. Run. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. Of course, we do have a post-credit scene. Look at this. Actually, two. You recognize who that is, Chan? This is what we will never get, unfortunately, the Infinity Saga game.
Give me rent.
Power mix. Yeah, I'm sorry I'm late. I'm sorry that happened to you. That must have been very traumatizing, I'd imagine. There's the shawarma. He's like, I'll share a cupcake with Black Widow, and that's it. Nobody else gets any food. You know about the salmon fight? I don't enjoy those bosses where they're like, tell you to push this button, kind of like dodge. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. But to be fair, there is a lot of there's the Hydra tease as well. There's a lot of stuff before the final part of that boss fight that it requires like actual combat though, right?
Shield.
I understand though what you mean, like the quick time event sort of formula, because it feels like you're kind of just activating cutscenes.
Airstrucker, Fury has released everything to the.
All right, we're not going to carry on with Age of Ultron. Here comes the booze. Here come the booze. But we will take a look at the character roster as well, because I did say that we would do that. But we played through all of the Avengers, so that's pretty dang cool. That's pretty dang cool, right? Johnny Boy's like, Age of Ultron? Nobody noticed the Hydra logo on his shirt? I did not. What the heck, Aaron? Good spot. I thought it was just on the car there. Dun, 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 dun. All right, let me load my other save file. The 100% save file. Play as a shield scientist. Let's give him a purpose. My favorite character, the shield scientist. No thanks. So, the character roster in this game is sneaky good, in my opinion. This is not the complete roster because the Xbox version didn't get 2 of the DLC packs, so it is missing a couple of characters, or a few characters, I should say. So that is a bummer. It's also not as prolific of a character roster as the first game, because of course the first game is the only game to feature Wolverine, the Fantastic Four, the X-Men. So this one feels, to a certain extent, you could say maybe like weaker, but it's still a pretty solid roster with a lot of more like obscure characters like Egghead being included, you know. Dude, I love Shawarma. Shawarma is sensational. Ironmonger, you know, it has a lot of cool Big Fig characters as well. So like this version of Ironmonger is obviously inspired by my favorite MCU movie, which is the first Iron Man movie, and they freaking killed it on this thing. Look at it. I just wish LEGO would actually make this in real life, because to this day they still have never made this, so that's a bummer. In fact, I'm trying to think, is the only Big Fig we've ever gotten in real life LEGO sets, is it just different variants of the Hulk? Like Red Hulk, Green Hulk, Classic Green Hulk, MCU Hulk. Like, I don't know if we actually got other Big Figs, so hopefully that changes at some point in the future. But this is a cool design. Bucky Boo had asked to see Fing Fang Foom. This character's insane. Very, very cool design. This takes Big Fig to a whole nother level, as you can see. But that's not even it, because it can do this and become a giant fig and still fly around, by the way, which is super cool. Like, how crazy is that? Leaves a Lego footprint? Yes. Basically has a 2x4 for feet. Like, this is insane. And you get to just fly around the hub world. You know? Like, that's crazy. Look at the scale difference. Look at the scale difference between a regular minifig. It's kind of cheating, I guess. There we go. Stand on the same surface. Like, he's as tall as, like, the top part of your foot there. You know? So that's really, really fun. Like, again, that's the sort of stuff that this game does that's, like, super fun and cool. That you're able to just, like, transform. And obviously you could go back into Big Fig scale, where you're still quite a bit bigger than even a Big Fig. Because, like, even if we put Foom next to, like, let's put him next to, like, what Big Fig should we use? We could go with Curse. You know what? Everybody loves Red Hulk, right? Let's do Red Hulk. So, like, he's still bigger than the Red Hulk, right? Like, if you look at the neck and everything. So, but then, obviously, when you go into this scale, you can tower over Big Figs. Like, look at this thing. It's so crazy. I love it. It's so dang cool. Like, the fact that they were able to make this work is so awesome. It really, really is very, very awesome. Hey, look at that. That's Hank Pym's building right here. That is just very, very awesome. Some of the other cool characters on here. We got the Mark 38. Remember when we all thought that this was the Hulkbuster armor? I remember when the original leaked images came out for Iron Man 3. Everyone and their grandma thought that this would be Hulkbuster. Like, all of us thought that that would be Hulkbuster. They got why did that say Moon Boy? That's weird. MODOK, who I think should be a Big Fig, honestly, but pretty cool, and has the ability to fly as well with his little hover chair, so that's kind of neato. Of course, if you're wondering, is the Mad Titan in the game? Of course he is. There he is, Thanos. So even though he's not in the story as like a character that you quote unquote face off against, he is indeed in the game, and he does have the Infinity Gauntlet as an idle animation. No Infinity Stones in there though, so there he is. Pretty dang cool looking. Who else? Whom else should we look at? We got Beta Ray Bill. Still don't have this character in the MCU. Hopefully one day. So that'll be pretty dang cool. Shield Scientist. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's bring up the Shield Scientist too. We're trying to cheer up Armalite after the stressful week that you had. There is the Shield Scientist, the greatest hero the world ever knows. He does look a little bit like could be like Norman Osborn, sorta. I could see it with the green there and everything, you know. Armalite, OMG, my favorite character. Of course, if you're wondering, we do have the legendary Stan the Man Lee, who is awesome. Has an amazing transformation screen, same as Iron Man, because guess what you can do? Bam. You can go into this form right here. Sounds good, Armalite. And over here, you can go ahead and equip any of his other forms. So you have the Stan Buster, which is the Hulkbuster variant. You have Excelsior Hulk, and then you have Iron Stan. All of these have really, really fun animations. So if we go ahead and transform into them. For Iron Stan, you have Tony Stark run up and give him the Iron Man Mark 1 inspired armor with the mustache on the exterior, which is super fun. So that is definitely pretty dang cool. Then, of course, you can go ahead and go into Excelsior Hulk to transform. And then lastly, the Stand Buster. Dun 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 dun. It's so ridiculous, but I love it. I also love that it has the pencil and the light and the coffee mug as like little details. Obviously, the homage there is that while he's writing, you know, there he goes, typing up the script for the comics. Come on, that is just so cool. Such a cool idol. And like, it's just the fact that like this game has 200 plus playable characters, and like to have all these like little minute details for the characters, that's what to me always made the LEGO game so special, is that they go the extra mile to add these little Easter eggs and nuggets to like make the games feel special. Speaking of special, Iron Man is insanely cool in this. Is he not in the top row? Why did I think he was in the top row? Okay. Because similarly to Stan, he has that transformation screen, so you can bring up the different suits. And it's just such a cool menu selection screen. Like, this is something I hope they adapt in future LEGO games, just because I just think that this is a really neat interface for the suits and everything. And as you bring in the different suits, there's different animations to acquire the suit. So this is obviously the construction sort of demolition suit here. Comes up as a drill. That's sick, you know? Just a cool design. And that applies to everything. So like every suit that you equip, like for example, the Iron Man Mark 1, they kind of flip-flop it, where Stan runs in and equips Tony with his Mark 1 suit, similarly to what we saw in Iron Stan. Where is it? Everybody loves the suit. Oh, sorry, the briefcase suit. They recreated that. You see? Like, how cool is that? Like, was that necessary? No, but it is sick. It is so freaking cool, you know? And then that applies to, for example, even the Superior Iron Man. Check this out. Bang. He just sort of phases in. Like, come on. That is so cool. They really did cook here. They really, really did cook with that. So that's pretty dang awesome. By the way, I believe if I remember correctly, this was the pre-order minifigure that you could get when you pre-order the game, the Silver Centurion armor, which does the superhero landing. Then he steps into the armor. So that is pretty dang cool. Then, of course, with DLC, they expanded things even further. Like, there was the Black Panther DLC pack, which gave us, like, the classic Black Panther. So that was neat. Obviously, if you got the Civil War DLC pack, then you got the movie version of the suit as well. If you're a Spider-Man fan, fear not, because you do have Spider-Man playable in the game. And I believe... Oh, no, there it is. Okay, there's the... I was going to say, where's the Tom Holland Spider-Man? There it is. So if you want the MCU version of the costume, his first appearance was, of course, in Civil War. That is part of the Spider-Man pack. So you got that playable as well. Obviously, you get the minifigure design based on the Tom Holland outfit, his first suit. Miles is in here as well, with the transformation sequence as well. So you can go masked and unmasked. Spider-Girl is in here. So, pretty good amount of characters. Any other ones that you guys would like to see showcased?
Are you playing online or offline? Because the servers are down for me on Xbox for LEGO Avengers and Batman 3.
What do you mean online or offline? Why would this... I'm not sure what you mean, Armalite. Don't you mean Tom Holland? Yeah, I do, but we call him Tom Holland. Just for the memes. There's no reason. I obviously know that his name is Tom Holland. Squirrel Girl? Oh my goodness. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, here's Squirrel Girl. And yes, she also has the Squirrel Buster suit with an acorn. Again, silly details, but that's what sells it. You know what I mean? It's having those like little details present that sells it and makes it look more accurate. So pretty dang awesome. Especially for all of you Squirrel Girl fans. Galaxy, that's funny. I'd be quitting Rivals if Squirrel Girl had that mech suit. That's fair. That's fair. I just showcased Fing Fang Foom like a moment ago. There's speed. You know? Also, I'm trying to remember. Is this the only game that has Quicksilver? I'm trying to remember. Did you see that? Running up the building like Flash. Watch this, watch this. Hold on, 1 second. How cool is that? I know that the first time that I played, I had no idea that he can do this, or like any of the super speedy characters can do this. So the first time that I discovered this, I was like, wait. This is so freaking cool. You know? Well, bam. There's Quicksilver. Yes, Chris, I do remember that. Thanos, I just showcased Thanos. We can take another quick gander at the Mad Titan. There he is. Boom. And of course, he has the Infinity Gauntlet. Once he brings that up. Hello? Thanos? Thanos? Bro, just now he's trolling. Now he's trolling. Watch, as soon as I'm gonna go to switch a character, he'll bring out the Infinity Gauntlet, right? Like as soon as I click right now. That's just toxic. Devil Dinosaur, here you go. Yeah, that is very unique actually when you think about it, you know? Obviously they took this from Lego Jurassic World. I did not know he does that funny animation when flying. What the heck? Did you, or sorry, when falling. Look at this. Look at this ridiculous animation. Oh no. It's like bro's trying to fly. I mean, technically they have said that dinosaurs apparently had feathers, so that would kind of make sense that you'd attempt to fly. That was pretty funny. But yeah, it's like, I would say like, I definitely agree with people that in terms of like the A-list characters, this game is not as strong as LEGO Marvel Superheroes 1, just because again, you don't have the Fantastic Four, you don't have the X-Men. So that is true, but I still think it's got a pretty tremendous roster. Like it has this really cool Hawkeye with the classic and the other two variants for Avengers and then AOE or AOU, sorry. So that's pretty cool. Red Hulk, Red She-Hulk, plenty of Hulks. You don't have Ghost Rider, but you have clearly a character that's supposed to be kind of like pseudo Ghost Rider with blazing skulls. So they tried to kind of like improvise, I guess, in some sense. But I do think that it's a pretty cool roster of characters, in spite of the fact that it's not as many like A-list characters, if that makes sense. Try Wendigo for a second. If possible, the round animation is really cool. Holy. Allah, brother, I am on my way. Somebody remixed this into a song. When you're right outside the nightclub, that's all you hear, you know? But also, that's fun. Did I see Korvac? You did see Korvac. Oh no, sorry, that's X-Ray, my bad. I'm pretty sure. There's Korvac. So I was like, I'm pretty sure he's in this game. Ta-da! Well, it's kind of Hold up. Let's go into shadow because it's really hard to actually see the characters, like details. Like over here, it just seems overexposed, you know? Right there. So there you go. There's Korvac. Yeah, he is pink in superheroes too. You're right. You're right. But yeah, but you do also have X-Ray right there. So that's pretty cool. But oh, and of course we also have Ultron, who's the big bad from the second half of the campaign.
Lou Ferrigno also did you know in LMS H1 A-Bomb has dialogue, but it's extremely rare.
I did not know that. A-Bomb has dialogue? Interesting. I did not know that, Armalite. I was today years old. But Lou Ferrigno is awesome, yes. Has a really cool transformation as well into the Hulk because it's the spray paint version. Hold up. Dun, 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 dun. What is he? Oh, wait. There he is. I'm like, what is he under? Watch. So this is because this is an homage to the show itself, because in that original Hulk show, that is basically what they did, is they spray painted or painted Lou Ferrigno's skin green, and that's how we ended up with the Hulk. So pretty dang cool that they went ahead and included that. Completely, like, for a lot of people, they could say, oh, that's completely unnecessary, but I think it's pretty dang cool that, again, a lot of these characters, they kind of went the extra mile and really did them justice, you know? They also even previewed characters like this that unfortunately obviously kind of got ruined in terms of their actual possibilities for the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but they were already starting to tease characters like Kang the Conqueror, you know? So that's pretty dang cool. But with that in mind, guys, we will wrap it up here. That will be our celebration for LEGO Marvel's Avengers 10-year anniversary. That's right, 10 years ago today, this game dropped and released on store shelves for the very first time. We all enjoyed it then. I still enjoy it to this day. I'll speak for myself there. I hope you guys enjoyed the celebration of LEGO Marvel's Avengers. I will most certainly have some LEGO Marvel's Avengers content. Yes, Jason, that's why we're playing it, because it's been 10 years today, like to this day. January 26th, 2016 was when it released. So thank you guys for tuning in. You can, if you love LEGO Marvel, stay tuned as we get closer to Doomsday. Got some big plans, but that's still out in the distance for now. The focus is going to be on LEGO Batman, since that's releasing in May. So counting down to the release of LEGO Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. I am currently working through every LEGO Batman game, so you guys can expect giant gameplay walkthroughs as well as a bunch of other cool videos for each one of the LEGO Batman titles. So that means LEGO Batman 1 we already completed in January. February will be LEGO Batman 2. March will be LEGO Batman 3. April will be LEGO DC Supervillains. And then, of course, May will be LEGO Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. So we're counting down to the release with content for all of that. Then, of course, when we get closer to Avengers Doomsday, expect some exciting stuff for LEGO Marvel side of things as well. Thank you guys so very much for your kindness. Thank you guys so very much for your support. Obviously, extra special shout out to all the insanely generous folks that either dropped a super chat, became a member, or gifted memberships. Thank you guys so very much for your kindness and your generosity. I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. I will hopefully see you guys here on the next one. I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day. Peace out. See you all later, alligators, and go Bills.